I'll do anything that I want with these fellas. Can't be duplicated, who comparing me to others? Me and money twins, I feel big in my brother. Jewelry on me white like my long lost mother. I just want the ends, millions by the multiple.
It's full moon time, baby.
No capping, I won't cap with a dog. Money flowing like a faucet, what they wanted to call. Had to cut my bitch, y'all, she got feelings involved. I'm in love with the money, ain't no reaching me, love. No
shame in my game. It's full moon time, baby. What's going on, family? We're gonna get into some influences real quick. Hope everybody's in good vibes. Alright. Hope everybody getting their cleanse on. Hope everybody, you know, getting your cleaning on. Listen, it's a full moon in Cancer. So look, your house right now is a reflection of your ass right now. Let's just keep it a stat. If you feel scattered, just look at the crib. I bet the crib's scattered. I bet you ain't scrubbed your bathtub. I bet your bathtub got a couple stains up in there. If you got some guests come through right now, use a bathtub. It ain't, you feel me? So if your home ain't feeling real harmonious right now, we got some work to do this full moon. Alright? So Madi, Cherish the mom in the building. Y'all make sure y'all tap into her because she's giving all type of gems around this time. Virgo motivation, Rachel Ede, Shilly the Great. Alright, High Yellow 9, Julie, Nubian Queen, Belle Papillon. Belle Papillon always in the building. VIP seats. If my lives was an NBA game, Belle Papillon, she be in the skybox chilling like season tickets. Like, sending love. Hope everybody's well. Divine Consul, Hakuna Matala. All right. Beautiful names in the building. What's going on, Renee? Chills World. Chechi. It ain't alive until Chechi's in the building. She's in the building. Becky Lovetree. Shink 28. All right, family. Empress B. Okay, so look, I got some quick influences. I wanted to get on earlier. You feel me? I promised y'all my stars gonna get on. I've been a little bit missing in action, so I don't want to just go over full moon in Cancer. I have notes for all zodiac signs with all influences. This is just a straight up energy update. So this is incorporating full moon in Cancer. And for everybody that's in the chat now, please can y'all update? Because I know there's going to be people that come in here and be like, what's this based off of? What's this for? Is this for sun signs, rising signs, or is this the full moon in Cancer? This is a full moon in Cancer energy update, including love relationship influences with Venus retrograde, including Mercury retrograde influences, you feel me, in Aquarius. So I'm bringing all of that. I might say, you know, during the breakdown, you might be experiencing this because of Venus or because of Mercury, but for the most part, I just got the influences down packed. All right, so I just want everybody to get straight to energies, what you may be feeling. All right. And bring more understanding to why we feeling these things, why we attracting certain situations. It's real retrograde out here. All right. It's real retrograde out here. So there's a whole bunch of things coming back into play. We came into the year. We started the year backwards. We came into a new year with old shit in motion. You feel me? So it's just a whole lot of understanding that we can bring to our lives right now within these next, you know, I want to say till the end of Aquarius season for real. All right, because Venus is going direct soon, but Mercury just went retrograde. So, you know, with relationships, we still may be in a situation of trying to understand things, gain clarity. Now, some zodiac signs is working with more clarity than others when it comes to career, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to personal circumstances. So, you know, we all have different lenses right now. So let's just get right into it real quick. Once again, I'm not trying to do 2 videos. I'm not even trying to say too much right now because I'm really about to be... I want to leave time. I want to actually go through these influences and have a little time for a Q&A if that's possible. But it's been a while since that happened. So, boom, first full moon of the year, full moon in Cancer, all right? We know the moon loves to be in Cancer, all right? Cancer's the home space. So y'all got to think about all the travels, the full new moons that the moon goes through. When it gets to be in a full new state in Cancer, this is a time where it really gets to dive into an emotional reset, all right? It really gets to have clarity on things that's playing out as burdens or heavy on the heart, heavy on the chest, all right? I just had a Cancer. I just was speaking about how, you know, you'll pick up certain influences in the body based off your zodiac sign, you know, and I just had a Cancer tell me, like, I ain't go front, bro, my heart been hurt, my chest been a little heavy. I'm like, yeah, There may be something you need to detach and release from around this time. All right. We know full moon time is about detaching and releasing, guys. So whenever you feel anything heavy on your mental, on the heart, you know, with anything, this is a time for you to just fall back, exhale, process things. Sometimes you just got to let the full moon transit go through. And during the week, you start picking up realizations about things. You start seeing a bigger picture about things. And this is with everything, y'all. Career, relationships. This is with everything. Okay. So, I really like this energy. Why? Because, guys, we've been going through a rigorous Capricorn transit. Like when we go, anybody ever been on vacation? Have any, for everybody that traveling here, y'all ever been on vacation and y'all sign up for something? Like y'all sign up for like a rainforest trip or something, and you ain't realize how much work you got to do? They start emailing you like, all right, make sure you got your swimming shoes. Make sure you got this, that, and the third. If you can't swim, you might want to get your money back. You like, wait, hold on. When I was looking at this bitch on Groupon, it was just saying this shit look nice and fun. You get to the bitch, you climbing shit. You going through all different type of caves. So that's the type of transit Capricorn is. Capricorn is a straight, all right, as soon as the sun get into Capricorn, it's let's get to business. What we got to build. What we got to break down, what we got to detach, what do we have to invest in, what money do we need to take out of investments, who do we need to build with, who do we need to network with, who do I need to detach from, who do I need to stop going to the club with because that shit taking away time from what I want to build. What is the reality of my reality? Like this is all Capricorn shit. This is all what we've been dealing with for the past how long? And you know, Venus been in Capricorn for a while, so we've been dealing with these energies before the sun got into Capricorn. So it's positive and negative shifts about everything. People that's been embracing, seeing where to put their time into, trying to understand how to build things, you know, trying to learn from their mistakes. A lot of growth has been made. Okay, a lot of growth has been made. Who said you can't grow during a retrograde? You're tripping. You're bugging. People come, all type of realizations be made around these times. So this is why this year started with a real Zen mode type of vibe. You know, these first months, January and February, I want to say these are the months for you to push and start something, initiate something, put it out in the air. Unless you is a Capricorn Aquarius. If you have strong Capricorn Aquarius placements, you could kind of work through starting things, new things right now because you got solar return energy. There's a lot of planets in your sign. Your intuition may be very high to do that anyways. Capricorn Aquarius risings, Capricorn Aquarius sun moons. Like you could hear me talk about this, not the right time, retrograde. Your intuition may be like, fuck that. This needs to work now. And if you in that energy, shoot, because retrograde energies are still going to help you to revise and see mistakes as you're working during this time. You know, retrogrades don't always take a while for things to come back. If you're doing things during a retrograde, these lenses are here to help you see what you missed, to help you see what you might not see during a time when Mercury's direct. So it's a lot of pros to a retrograde period. You feel me? And when people ask me, you know, during certain transits, like, hey, boy, what should I do around this time? Obviously, if I looked at your chart and seen certain things, you working with certain alignments, I could see certain opportunities here, things you probably want to not touch over there. But for the most part, during these times, you just got to fall back and be in the vibe. Y'all got to understand things come to you. Universe is always sending you signals. Like vibes are always in the air for you to catch. But when we're forcing ourselves to pay attention to things, even when we don't fully resonate with it, we block so many opportunities. We be blind or deaf towards certain things we're supposed to be seeing and hearing. So it's a full moon in Cancer time. This is definitely not a time to be trying to project, super express, you know, especially not right now. You may have a real heavy, you know, ball of emotion that you just want to release and express. It's more wise to do it on your own time right now, guys. This is how we create all type of transformative moments during full moons. All right. But I really like this full moon in Cancer because we going through this rigorous Capricorn transit. We climbing mountains. We falling off the motherfucker. Our friends got to come send the motherfucking help rope and shit. We falling off the motherfucking mountain and shit. You feel me? Y'all niggas ever been hiking? I never been hiking, but this shit look crazy, right? Yeah, so we've been hiking all season, you feel me? That's what we've been doing. So this Cancer transit comes through and helps us to be like, okay, time out, motherfucker. How's my emotional well-being through all this work, through all this reality, through all this responsibility? How do I feel about the reality I just realized about my relationship? I just realized I've been getting cheated on this time. I just realized the reality of my relationship is I'm the only one that care that's working on it. I just realized the reality of the relationship is I don't give a fuck no more. Like, I don't care about the relationship no more. Like, how am I adjusting to, you know, embracing and acknowledging this emotion? Cancer helps you to be at home with all of this right now. All right. We got Wise Royalty in the building. I was just in your live. I wanted to stay in your live so much. I'm like, damn, you dropping too many gems, but I had to jump on mine. But y'all already know, if y'all ain't tapped into Wise Royalty, y'all make sure y'all do that. All right. The Queen stays dropping a bunch of gems. But this is why I like this full moon in Cancer transit. You feel me? I'm a Capricorn moon rising. My whole life is all my life I had to work. All my life I had to slave for shit. So this full moon in Cancer transit is really an emotional reset, an exhale. You don't want to be around people that you don't feel like you can't just be free around right now, because a lot of people are real sensitive to energies, especially water signs, especially Cancers. You know, so you kind of don't want to fuck with a Cancer right now. You don't want to fuck with a cardinal sign right now, a Libra, Aries, Capricorn. Because if they got some heavy emotion about something, they might release it on your ass right now. You feel me? So shout out to all my cardinal signs. Don't worry, that sun about to move into Aquarius, all right? So all the heat gonna jump onto the fixed signs, all right? We're gonna be all right in a few. So stay strong, y'all. We got a couple of more days, all right? Now, the full moon peaks tomorrow at 6:45 p.m. Eastern time at 27 degrees, right there, almost on that cusp degree, almost hit that 28 degrees, but it's more so towards that later. You know, Deacon and Cancer and Capricorn, we know we're getting ready for Aquarius season, y'all. So Capricorn season still ruled by Saturn. We still dealing with working and reality and restriction and discipline and time management. That shit don't change when we get into Aquarius season. Aquarius lightens it up a little bit because it's air. So the weight, the mass of the earth of Capricorn, the responsibility, that may not feel as hard. The feeling to have to work now is more so mentally readjusting things. I told y'all, these first couple of months of 2022 is really a readjusting period, you know, as a hibernation period. That's what we do in the winter period. We hibernating right now by default. So you want to be recollecting all your internal energies so we can make sure we shoot in the spring, the real new year. Now, the aspects, the full moon will be opposing Pluto. The full moon will be opposing Pluto in Capricorn. All right. So we already know we have to learn to embrace change and transformation. All right. See, life ain't all about just initiating the change, you know, trying to get motivated and inspired to, or devote yourself to changing or transforming some shit in your life. Man, this life shit is about embracing the change too. Life is about embracing the transformation too. We all have dealt with unexpected situations in career, relationships, school, family, friendships, personal circumstances. We've all dealt with unexpected shit. You feel me? How have we allowed all them events to build our character throughout time? Okay. None of us are, none of us are able to not attract those type of situations in our life. Like, that's just what this shit is. The more you start learning to understand life is a teaching, life is school. Like, you hear the experience is a college campus. You hear the experience, mingle, relate, connect with others, connect with different faces and places. But this shit is school. We here to learn. We're here to expand. You know, we're here to gain certain milestones and accolades and build and climb up on a spiritual perspective. Okay, so the more you understand that you are going to be tested, the more you're going to understand you're going to have to deal with all type of emotions in this realm. Happiness, depression. I don't even like saying depression. Sadness, hurt, pain. You know, the more you understand, like, that shit inevitable. We all going to experience that shit. I don't give a fuck how spiritual you is. Woo! The stronger your character going to be. The stronger your spirit just going to keep lifting weights, you feel me? You're gonna have a big ass spiritual bicep. So that's the full moon opposing Pluto, all right, in Capricorn. A lot of y'all gotta learn to embrace change with career right now. See, I'm a whole Cap moon rising. That ain't a thing for me. If I need to quit to work somewhere else, if like, it don't matter. Like, I'm gonna find out how to work on some shit. I'm gonna find out how to build some shit. Like I don't give a fuck. If I was a boss of a company, I don't care about firing a motherfucker if they not working, you know, performing at a certain level. Like, business is business. The shit ain't personal. So right now, a lot of us got to understand, a lot of us got to understand with this energy, you got to get out your comfort zone. You gotta get out your comfort zone to build your reality. Now, this is a full moon in Cancer, so it helps you to get that little mental reset before we dive back into going in again, though. All right? So it's like, you know, timeout periods. It's halftime. Okay, so we also have the moon trine Neptune in Pisces. All right, I love this aspect because, you know, Neptune deals with the collective, understanding, compassion. I just had a reading with a good brother of mine the other day, and he was asking me questions about Venus and Neptune. He says, I know Venus relates to love in astrology, but I think Neptune relates more to love because Venus deals with your desires. It could be more selfish and deal with more of the ego, what you want. That's not love. Neptune deals with more of that compassion, understanding. That's love. I was like, on the money right there. You feel me? So I still would like to say Venus deals with love, but, you know, we know love is not taking advantage of others. We know love is dealing with sacrifice. We know that if you really love somebody, you'll sacrifice even being with them if you feel like the potential for them to grow and be the best they can be is not with you. That's Neptune shit. That's Neptune shit. Venus ain't so big on sacrificing for their they're not so big on sacrificing their pleasures and what makes them feel good for the greater good. It wants to relate. It wants to exchange and touch that energy with others. Okay. But sometimes it may go too far based off of what type of personal pleasure they get. You know, what type of personal gain they get. So a Libra, a Pisces could show way more compassion than a Libra or Taurus, but they all Venus energy. They all Venus energy. Okay? Because the Venus, Pisces got that Neptune energy. So it's dealing with being more sacrificial, more understanding at times. Sometimes a Libra could try to communicate to get what they want in a Venus perspective. Sometimes Taurus could just practicalize and build around a situation to make sure their Venus, what they love is there. But Neptune is dealing with way more of the understanding, way more of the sacrifice, the way more putting yourself in another person's shoes. All right. So with the moon trine Neptune, this helps us to be more understanding of our trials and tribulations personally, the trials and tribulations of others, all right, helping us to resolve where we may be, you know, a little emotionally debilitated at, especially with our relationships and whatnot, helping us to deal with more compromise around this time. We got so much Saturn energy, especially with Venus and Capricorn. So feeling like being more direct, cutthroat about things may have been what your intuition is telling you to do. And that may have been the positive thing to do in your situation. But now during this full moon transit, even though emotion may be high, even though a lot of thoughts may be running about situations dealing with your loved ones or whatnot, this energy helps you to be more in a put yourself in somebody else's shoes type of perspective. And that's always going to help you to bring more of a, you know, mutual understanding. Okay. Now, let me get straight into notes I got for all signs. Aries sun signs. Acknowledgement of your emotions and embracing compromise with loved ones. That's big for you right now. Okay. Putting pride to the side. All right, putting pride to the side right now, Aries, because the reality of your relationship is kicking in, okay? And we may have been dealing with this. So you may have been in a situation, Aries, where you're not allowing yourself to see how your partner sees the reality of your relationship. You may have a view of your reality of the relationship, but it may have been the whole month. You still haven't allowed yourself to see the reality of how your partner views things. Once you start truly understanding that, then you can find some resolve in whatever issues it may be within your relationships. But acknowledgement of your emotions right now is very important. All right. And you deal with feeling. All right. You deal with that energy because fire deals with feeling, expressing the emotions and whatnot. But right now, it ain't so much about putting it into the light and expressing it. It's about understanding why you feel the way you feel. All right. So you can make more wiser decisions. It's not a time you want to be impulsive right now. You don't really like that Cancer energy, Aries. You feel me? You like doing your whole individual thing. You like, you know, exerting energy when you want to. Cancer energy is about being more understanding. All right. And sometimes that Mars energy don't be caring about understanding because it's individually influenced, right? So when you so much into self, sometimes it's hard to understand things from others' perspectives. You might be in a situation like this with a family member right now, with your parents right now, Aries. All right. So you got to be careful of that. But especially especially a lot of Aries right now, y'all are in situations where y'all are in a point right now where your girlfriend wants to be engaged to, or, you know, your boyfriend wants to take it to the next level. And you have to be able to be in reality, be in the present, and really, you know, understand what's going on. Okay, so you can make a practical decision about your relationship. All right. But, you know, it may be a situation where you're learning this right now. You feel vulnerable right now. All right. You got a couple energies hitting you crazy right now, Aries. You got the moon squaring you in the full moon. You got the sun and Venus been squaring you. So it's been a lot of learning, you know, when it comes to being more in the present about things you may be real passionate about. It's been a lot of stop, hold on, wait, type of signs this past month and a half, Aries. But later as the year progresses, you're going to be happy that you allowed yourself to pause on certain things so you could digest things better. All right. So putting pride to the side. Can't force things with love. Can't force things with love, Aries. Falling back helps to deal with your passion with something. Maybe something that you're really passionate about, but you can't really like initiate it or, you know, work on it or go on it the way you want to right now for whatever restriction, for whatever lack of resource, whatever the issue may be. You falling back to allow yourself to understand how you're going to work with it. That's going to bring all the answers you need. But we know that Mars energy likes to force his hand at times. This ain't a force your hand type of energy that we're in right now. Okay? So I want Aries to understand that to help prevent certain things. With some Mercury retrograde influences, communication helps to resolve. Communication will be sticky overall, but transparent communication helps right now to prevent certain issues with others right now, Aries. Being a bigger person with exes, that's going to be very important right now. You may have a situation with an ex relationship, ex partner, ex friend coming back into play, and that conversation is there to teach you something. It ain't to reignite the relationship and none of that. It's to help you gain more wisdom about a situation based off of somebody else's perspective. Be open to understanding that, but also put yourself in a situation where you know, it ain't a competitive thing when they come back. You digest and understand why they genuinely came back or whatnot, to express what they got to express, communicate what they got to express. You be the bigger person, digest that, boom, learn the lesson, boom, you just got wiser. You just got wiser during the retrograde. All right? That easy. But once you jump into that, what you back for? I knew you would come back. Aries, you know how y'all rock. What you came back for? I knew you was going to come back. Or you can't find somebody as wavy as be this and the third, or I'm good, or I know you've been in my stories. I seen you in my stories this and the third. Like, nah, Aries, that ain't the button to press when they come back right now. You gotta be on your Master Yoshi shit, on your, feel me? You gotta be on your Zen mode shit. Like, okay, I understand. Like, boom, boom, boom. I ain't gonna lie. You know, feel me? I had these emotions, but you know, I'm a different person now. You know, I see the lady now. I be seeing the counseling lady now. All right. So, you know, I ain't gonna black on you. Usually I would want to fight, but I know I attracted this situation because the universe trying to teach me something. You feel me? I know. So it's all good. I hope everything is all well with you and your loved ones. You feel me? I seen your baby boy birthday on the gram the other day. Boy getting big as hell. But that's my boy though. You feel me? I hope everything's alright. So that you good, Aries. You ain't getting into no fights, no nothing. You feel me? Venus, seeing your, oh wait, hold on. That's not even all of Mercury retrograde. Old strategies may come back into play. All right. So you got to be eyes open right now, Aries. This Mercury retrograde is sextiling you right now until it goes back into Capricorn. So it may be opportunities through the retrograde. You know, some things you ignored. You may have been real passionate working on something the past 6 months, and there was something else you could have used to help you with something. There was another idea a friend or somebody, coworker was trying to bring to you, but you were so focused and dialed in on what you're working on. That's about to resurface right now. And you could be able to catch it right now. Be like, oh shit, damn, I don't know how I ain't jump on this earlier. Damn, that shit could have been helping me. It's going to resurface right now. So be all eyes for that. And balancing your individuality with networking opportunities. It may be certain situations you want to work on your own, but it may be way more progress to be made joining energies, sharing, exchanging energies with somebody else right now, Aries, when we're talking about creative group projects and whatnot. You, once again, Aquarius sextiles you. So, you know, the relationships from the outside world, business relationships, colleagues, networking, you know, people you're not familiar with, friends of mutual friends of your friends. Like these situations may come into your life right now. This next the month of February, Aquarius season, to really help you build upon something you passionate about already. All right. But you can't be feeling like, nah, I don't need them people. I'm good doing what I'm doing. Like, do you know who they know? Do you know how much they could do for what you know how much resources they got? Fuck all that prideful shit. Fuck all of that. Life is about who you know. It ain't what you know, it's who you know. It ain't what you know, it's who you know. We could low-key debate that, but, you know, if we talking spirituality, we could low-key debate that. But y'all know what I mean. In this physical realm, is about who you know. Ain't got time for none of that prideful shit, Aries. Like, shit, you know somebody got something. Like, what's up? What's up? How much, you know, I'm from the hood, I gotta use this analogy. How much is zips? 190? Ooh, I'm paying about 215 for my shit. That's I can fuck with you. Look, you was gonna be so prideful and keep paying how much you pay for the weed you selling now. You meet you a whole better plug right now if you really listening. If when they start talking about like, yo, what's good, you sell bud, ooh, I heard you be moving around, I can hook you up. If you being too prideful, like I'm good, I'm doing my own thing, you don't know what prices homie can hook you up with right now. Alright? That type of energy, Aries, so don't be too prideful. Alright, that's what we got going on, Aries. Taurus, you're understanding how important it is to pour into yourself right now, Taurus. You've been understanding the significance of that this past Capricorn season. Venus retrograde. Your ruler is retrograde in there. So your ruler is retrograde. You've been dealing with all type of personal revisions and whatnot. You've been dealing with replaying certain things, relationship-wise, projects, personal projects, creative projects or whatnot, your business, career. You've been in a state of heavy revision with your personal life, period, because your ruler is retrograde. But you've been seeing how important it is to pour into yourself. All these energies in Capricorn, so you already deal with Earth. You already deal with reality. So you've been gaining a bunch of new clarity on how to initiate the change, all right, in the relationship. Or how to initiate a change, you know, within something you already building and working on, because you're seeing more reality. You're seeing more resources you didn't know you had. You know, you're understanding support you had, resources you had that you wasn't working before. So all these things starting to feel like they mentally clicking for you right now, Taurus. To the point, people may have been pushing you to believe in yourself. Like there may be people that believe in your creative projects more than you do right now, Taurus. And they looking at you like, nah, you sleeping on this right now. You need to drop this cookbook. You need to drop this YouTube page. Boom, boom, boom. You feel me? You may feel like certain things need to be tweaked on, need to be worked. You are also another sign right now that I would say it's real good for you to have things in motion. You know, you got a lot of energy. You got all these energies in Capricorn hitting you. The intuition may be real strong. So you one of the signs, Taurus, that is like, regardless about retrograde energies, you feel like right now is the time to jump on something. So do you right now, Taurus. Do you. But a lot of y'all is like, you know, what I'm saying is busting, because it's like people may have already been in your corner encouraging you, you know, to work on what you want to work on, encouraging you to quit your job, transform out your career situation, to invest into that. Y'all know Taurus, y'all like doing hair, cosmetics, makeup. That's y'all shit right there. Cooking, hair, cosmetics. Oh, the Taurus got you. A Taurus got you fucked up right there. All right. I could step into a beauty competition, or I could step into a motherfucking makeup beauty competition, not know nothing about that shit. I'm like, just tell me tell me the contestant zodiac signs. How many Tauruses we got in here? It's 6 out of 20. It's 6 Tauruses out of 20 contestants. I bet $100 one of them Tauruses winning this shit. Tauruses, that's y'all shit right there. You a Taurus sun, moon, rising. You a Venus in Taurus. You doing hair. You into makeup and shit. You be having women coming out the chair feeling like, nah, it's lit. I'm always going to shorty. I'm always going to this Taurus when I need to get my makeup done. Boom, boom, boom. Taurus gets you right. You feel me? So, right now, y'all may be in a situation like, nah, I'm about to start my lash business. I'm about to start my cooking business. I'm about to start reviewing food on YouTube. Taurus get rich reviewing some food on YouTube. Like, damn, they uploading 4 times a day. I know this is a cooking review channel, but I was expecting like 1 upload a day at least. You reviewing all meals. You be eating extravagantly from breakfast to midnight snack. How you upload your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, and your midnight snack? 4 uploads on YouTube a day? That's crazy, Taurus. They gotta have it. They gotta have it the nice way. They gotta have it the fancy way, man. You feel me? Let you have a Taurus girlfriend or something, a Taurus partner, and they go ask you, go to the store, you ask if you want something. They like, yeah, give me a Snickers bar. And then y'all just started dating, so you don't really OD know what they like that. You don't know that they really love Snickers. And you go to the store, they ain't got Snickers. The smartest thing would have been to go to the store across the street and get the Snickers. But what you do? What you do? What I do? I'm a Libra. Y'all got, how much that Milky Way? How much that Milky Way over there? Let me get that Milky Way, man. She gonna like this Milky Way. Fuck it. It's the same shit. Milky Way, Snickers. That's where you fucked up. Don't do that to a Taurus. It's over. You might not get none that night. She's gonna look at you crazy like, she's gonna look at, I know I told this nigga Snickers. And the nigga handed the shit to me like it wasn't no thing. Nigga didn't say, oh, they didn't have Snickers. Nigga didn't even say, like, give me no explanation. The nigga just gave me the Milky Way. It's like, nah, that's really some air sign shit right there. Nah, that ain't no air sign shit. Who really do some shit? Nah, that's some air sign shit. That's some like Gemini, Libra shit, I ain't gonna lie. That's some Aries shit. That's some Aries shit. Like, how you just gonna individually make a decision about what I like? It's crazy. You feel me? So don't do that to a Taurus. Like, they like they shit to a T. They'll tell away to take my shit back. I told you I don't want the peas touching my mashed potatoes. You feel me? They picky like that. You feel me? So yeah, don't bring her a Milky Way. She asked for the Snickers. You feel me? But yeah, Taurus. So right now, y'all can't be having people believe in y'all more than y'all believe in yourself right now, Taurus. This whole month and a half, your support system been getting refined. You've been able to detach from people who don't support your shit as much in comparison to the people that do. All right. So beware of overindulging right now. It's big moon energy. All right. It's a full moon in Cancer. You have moon influence, Taurus. That's why you like dealing with cooperating, connecting, building. This is why in relationships you like to build slow. Cancers and Taurus like to take their time. Like, they like to have some type of rapport before they emotionally sexually engage with others. Like, they can't really just sexually just do it. Maybe sometimes when they were younger, when they was trying to learn and shit. But as 20s and shit, you ain't really gonna get Cancers and Tauruses. That's just there's no feeling connection. They just dived into sexually connecting. Now, hell no. And I'm a Libra saying that. I know what I'm talking about. It's gonna be Cancer. Got to feel something. If you do end up getting into a situation like that with a Cancer or Taurus, you are a rebound. You're a rebound. There's somebody else they really care about, they really feel, and they probably didn't want to do that with you in the first place. So that's like a real negative end of a Cancer or Taurus. Like, you feel me? They just be frustrated that they put in so much care, time to build up emotional rapport, connection. Then that shit just went wherever it went. And it's like, I'm just supposed to sexually exchange with somebody else. So if they end up doing that, it's based off of some hurt from the past shit. It's based off that shit. You are a whole rebound. So that's how that go. But anyways, so Taurus, be careful overindulging. Big moon energy right now. Once again, that's why y'all deal with, feeling comfortable. So you want to be in a comfortable state. You want to be in a fall back, exhaled state, but you don't want to be in an overindulging state. It's Cancer energy. So if we want to be in our comfort zone, a lot of the things you may connect to, snacks, all of that, being extra lazy, like you can overindulge in that right now, Taurus. So be careful of that, because you've been putting in too much work this past month and a half. You've been seeing new ways to work on things, so you don't want to set back diving into too much of a comfort zone right now. All right. Say no if your intuition is calling you to. You may be in a space where you have to explain to a loved one that they are weighing too heavy on you right now. It's full moon time. You're dealing with detachment. So it might be a loved one, somebody you really fuck with, somebody you really care about, somebody you see potential in, and some type of shape or form. They might be weighing too heavy on you. They might be projecting on you. They might be draining you, Taurus. You got to explain that shit to them right now. Venus influences. Are you the only one working to hold your relationship up right now, Taurus? Okay. Are you the only one working to hold your relationship up? Now, this is the thing. Venus been your ruler has been retrograde in Capricorn, in another earth sign, which is like your cousin. All right. So, you having direct information to your cousin to understand. You've been chatting with your cousin with Capricorn, understanding how to work on things, build on things, how to see the reality of your relationship. So this past month and a half, you shouldn't be Tauruses, Virgos, Capricorns. Y'all are the last signs that should be up in the air about things with your relationships right now. Y'all should be the one making the change. Y'all should be the one cutting people off like this, or knowing that, okay, this is what I want to invest in. This is what I want to build right here. This is 2022. This is my shit right here. Fuck all them other sneaky links, this, and that, third. But this is where it's at. It really should be one of them two energies, earth signs. You feel me? So, right now, this past month and a half been showing you. Have you been 85% of the relationship? 65? 45? Has it been equal? You've been seeing that this past month and a half, Taurus. So I need y'all to take note, acknowledge the reality to help you build in a more positive way. Okay. But that's what we got going on there. The reality of your relationship may be very clear. Don't want to be up in the air. Someone who so matches your value can be right. The reason, Taurus, you don't want to play games right now and be up in the air about a situation with your relationship that you're dealing with, because if you know this is something you need to cut off, you might be blocking opportunities to align with somebody who matches your value system. Taurus, you need to be dating people who match your value system. All right, it's hard when you have you and other people value different things, and it's hard to help you see how you could support them, and they don't know how to understand and support you. Like, that shit could cause mad friction with a Taurus. So it's like right now, you got to make sure if you in a situation where your value system ain't accepted, heard, seen, or supported, detach that shit and stop. You need to be pouring into yourself right now so you can open up opportunities to connect with somebody else. Yo, Ness, what's good, gang? What's good, man? So that's what we got going on there, Taurus. And then old networking opportunities coming back into play, Taurus. You're going to have to get out your comfort zone and embrace some networking right now. Now, I know you like to work with others. I know you like to cooperate, but it may be a situation you was trying to take your time with something that you're building in career right now, and an opportunity may come up to connect with others, and you may feel like you need to continue to pace. Nah, experiment. Go ahead, put some life into that situation if it has potential, to see what comes out of it. All right. So many of y'all may be Tauruses, may be dibbling and dabbling with some group endeavor potential right now. All right. Embrace that. But as Mercury goes retrograde, it may be old, opportunities that pop up in that type of shape or form. So y'all want to make sure y'all take note of that. All right. Let me get through the rest of these signs. What time is it? All right. Gemini, understanding why you don't feel at home with yourself and who your true loved ones is. So it might be a relationship, a friendship, a certain habit that got you not feeling at home with yourself. It's Cancer energy. We got to feel at home with ourselves. That's what Cancer energy is, the root of heart. We in fourth house energy. So before we talk about family, parents, connection with your mother, the home where you live, your bedroom, before we start talking about the external energies of Cancer in the fourth house, it's the heart. It's the emotional well-being. It's your inner thoughts. It's how you process the emotions. So right now, Gemini, you guys are picking up on what friends, people, who in your social circle adds on to you not feeling at home, what things you be thinking about or you're giving your mental attention to that don't have you feeling comfortable with yourself. It may be something else that you need to devote your mind, your thoughts to. You feel me? And you neglecting that and paying attention to something else got you feeling uncomfortable. All right. So this season has helped you to gain more reality of your relationships, of your social circle, revitalizing your surroundings, Gemini. You definitely have to revitalize your surroundings. All right. So, sage up the crib, you feel me, like the Palo Santo, you feel me, and all that. Like, you need to probably start this week with meal prepping and all that, Gemini. Like, you gotta have your shit in order in the home right now, because that shit is really reflecting what's going on outside. You feel me? You can't, you and Sagittarius are ones right now that, y'all can't try to work through scatteredness. This season may have been on y'all a little bit because it's trying to get y'all to be more organized. And trust me, I ain't shit with organization. Like, I'm really ass. Like this, I know this is a big karmic lesson for me to learn in this lifetime. So, I know some of the signs that may be struggling with Capricorn, Saturn-like influences right now. You feel me? So Gemini, Sag, hold it down. The more structured or organized we are, the more productive and efficient we can be. But it starts with the foundation. All right. So revitalizing your surroundings, doing what you got to do to make you feel like you could wake up in your room. You feel me? And have some pep in your step, because your surroundings, it's looking like the way it's supposed to be looking. Things is organized where they're supposed to be at right now. All right. Speaking from the heart gonna help a whole lot of shit with your ruler now being retrograde, because you deal with thoughts and the mind. Geminis be thinking about what they about to reply to you as you're talking, so they listening and processing what the fuck they about to say to you at the same time. And they do it efficiently. They do it well. You feel me? That's part of their gift. Like, they communication wizards. So, right now, it's retrograde. That superpower, Gemini, ain't going to be working that well. So you got to speak from here. You got to speak from here now to help prevent situations, to help situations where you were dealing with somebody and then you said something to them today because it sounded good, because you thought that was the thing. That was what you thought in your mind was the smartest thing to reply in that situation, instead of just speaking from here. Now you created a little mini karmic situation a couple of weeks later when your partner's saying, I thought you said this the other day. I thought you said you was thinking about this the other day, but that wasn't what you was really feeling. We don't want to do that while your ruler is retrograde. All right? You got to speak from here. Being more transparent with your communication. Communication going to be sticky for everybody, but that's what helps you, okay? helps deal with retrograde fogginess. Got to show universe you really care or that you are devoted to something right now. This was a lot of that full moon and Cancer energy. Right now, Gemini, you need to understand what you're devoted to, what you really care about. Cannot be up in the air about that neither. All right. Exes there will be temptations. There will be temptations. And this retrograde period is going to help to reassure why things ended. Okay. So you're going to be tested. It may be a situation, somebody, yeah, the best sex in the world, but you was toxic, or you in another situation now, you feel you good in this situation. Don't let that ex, don't let them partners, because they feel like you just down to relate, you down to connect, you down to experience, you down to just do something, tap into your other twin, do something with them, and then tap into your other twin with your partner. Don't let nobody gas you to do none of that sneaky crazy shit right now, Gemini. Value what you got going. Value your relationship right now. This can be a real sticky time for y'all. In that sense, it could be a real sticky time for y'all with universe really testing you to be like, all right, you say you really value the person you with right now. All right, let me send this demon back into your DMs and see how disciplined you are. See how much you show me you care about, what you building now. Even if you're single, even if you're a Gemini and you're single, don't think this is not a pass to go ahead and entertain something just because it was pleasurable, just because it was blissful, just because it made you feel good. You know why it ended. Use this situation to reassure why it ended so you could grow with your love language, so you could be more mature and wiser within your next relationships, all right? Being wiser about who to build with. You may be in a situation right now where you realize in your relationship or a friendship or a business partnership, it may be something this person is doing to remind you why you don't deal with people like this. So if you got that type of feeling, detach from them now. It may be somebody you even may have been given a pass, Geminis, y'all be giving a lot of people passes sometimes because y'all all one of the relationship signs. Don't worry, I'm a Libra too. I do this shit too. So that's why I'm extreme with it. Like when it's time to be cold, I'm cold. Because I'm used to being a little too open. Like, oh, it's cool. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. No, it's okay. I'm all right. No, it's okay. I don't feel disrespected. No, nah. Fuck all that extra happy, nice, polite Libra air sign. Fuck all that shit, Gemini. You feel me? You gotta be able to you gotta be able to really realize, like, this is why I don't work with people who's not into this or don't work on my level. This is why I don't date girls who be into this or that, because this and that and the third. Like, damn, how much time do I need to keep doing it to remind myself I don't deal with this shit? Like, you feel me? And now I'm in some funny situation trying to sneak up out this shit. So it ain't no time for mind games with this energy. There ain't no time for mind games with this energy. Over air signs be liking to play motherfucking mind games. Ain't no time for mind games with this energy right now. You gotta be straight direct, or you creating all type of motherfucking karma right now. You can't say things because you scared the potential gonna dwindle away. If you say something, express something in a transparent way, and that affects a relationship to end right now, that is a blessing. That's an opportunity that just opened up. You and realize it. Why you feel like you should hold something back, when you in a trusted relationship. If you can't do that and the relationship ends, then shit, you just got closer to a true soulmate. Now, what else we got? Got to show universe you really care, that you're devoted to something. You got to be disciplined with exes. A lot of temptations, Gemini. Being wiser about who to build with. Why this individual sets you back. Right. Acknowledging the feeling with your love language. Not trying to think around it. Acknowledge that you feel a certain way first to help you understand how to deal with it. Do I just want the company, or do I really like this person? Do I really value this person? Do I value this person's mind, this person's thoughts? Gemini will keep some company. This is why Geminis will ghost you quick, because they just keep company like it ain't nothing sometimes. Just walk into your Gemini friend house. You see somebody that you ain't never see before. And then they leave like, I'm going to catch you later. You actually Gemini friend like, who the fuck was that? I'm like, oh, nah, this some motherfucker around the block was asking me if I had weed and shit. I was like, yeah, I got some in the crib. They was like, can I cop some off of you, whatever? And I was like, I don't really sell weed, but you could come smoke with me or whatever. And then I was just smoking with them for the free. You just come in the crib, you just land motherfuckers in your crib, just smoke for free. This motherfucker could have robbed your ass. Gemini just be cool like that. Like, what you mean? Like, you just came in the crib, he left. Like, he was just smoking, bro. He was chilling. Like, You just sitting there like you too friendly, son. You mingle with everybody. You just out here, just enjoying interaction with. That's how you know you're really happy with life. Geminis, that Gemini Sagittarius axis, those the happiest. Those are top 5 of the happiest signs in the zodiac. You know you happy if you could just walk in the park. You just walk outside, just start talking to everybody. Like, just start talking to anybody. You know you happy if you talking to your Uber driver. You know you a happy person if you just sitting there talking to Uber driver. Like, for real? How long you been working this motherfucker? Dead ass? How the mandates been? So they going heavy with the COVID. You gotta wear the mask. Okay, I understand. Okay. You lied. My grandma played bingo right there in the corner. That's where you... What's your number? What's your number? Because you lied. Gemini make friends with anybody. Make friends with their Uber driver, all that. You feel me? So Gemini, y'all got to chill. All right. Long story short, y'all just got to chill. Cancer. Damn, I'm only on the 4th sign. All right, y'all. I'm about to just get through these notes. I feel that timer coming. Cancer, you need solitude right now. That's all you need. You need that because so much downloads is coming to you right now. You don't need to be caring about nothing else. And I know that's hard to say right now. I know that's what y'all do. Y'all care. Y'all show us how to deal with care. Y'all care when y'all don't want to care. All right. So right now, I need y'all to be to yourselves right now. I don't need y'all projecting on anybody else because people being retarded and annoying around you. All right. And I don't need you blocking downloads because you allowing your energy to be too open right now. All right. Highly sensitive. Beware of people trying to make you feel guilty about things right now, Cancer. Some of y'all are attracting now. Some of y'all are attracting people trying to make you feel guilty about something right now. Y'all got to chill on that and got to put people in their place in that sense right now. How well can you, right now, I feel like universe is testing Cancers right now to see how well can you block out negative energy. Because a lot of y'all been forced to work out your comfort zone this past month and a half. So right now, a lot of Cancers is in a zone. And I see y'all. I know Cancers on my page. I see y'all. A lot of y'all in the zone right now. This is the time right now. Universe is here to see how powerful, remind you how powerful you are, but it's going to be through testing you to see how well you can block out negative energy, how well you can deal with an obstacle, frustration, and be like, oh, well, it's okay. Keep smiling. Universe, y'all not going to get me today. I'm going to keep on working and doing what I got to do, and I'm going to wake up happy tomorrow. Like, that's where y'all being tested at right now, Cancer. So it could be a motherfucking girlfriend, boyfriend, parents, child, motherfucking co-worker. All of them right now, maybe they liable to get on your nerves right now, Cancer. All of them. All right? So everybody's the ox right now, Cancer. So you need to make sure you in your Zen space so you not just attached and you just feeling all these heavy energies and you snap on somebody right now. You feel me? This energy is to help you look in the mirror. You drink tea, playing some Erykah Badu in the background, patting yourself in the back for things that you've worked through this past month and a half. Like, that's the vibe y'all need to be in right now, Cancer. Tomorrow, the full moon's on a moon day. Like, this is one of your best days of the year as far as mental, emotional clarity. And we take that for granted. We get so focused on things that, well, not everybody. Fire and water signs don't. Earth and air signs, we take that shit for granted. But because we the ones that be dealing with extra reality and be forgetting to make sure we're sane here. Fire and water signs be trying to make sure they're sane here, but they get overwhelmed by reality. So it'd be crazy. But for the most part, I just need Cancers to make sure they're in a space where they're not allowing anything that's not a part of the plan to take them off from the path, from the plan. You feel me? Right now, you guys are realizing a true relationship is hard work for some of y'all that are dating right now. Y'all realize, like, damn, this shit really is hard work. Like, working through different moods and shifts that I have within this relationship. You feel me? Dealing with compromise, dealing with the reality of how somebody else feels. You may have a lot of y'all Cancers right now maybe dealing with somebody that's different from the person who just catered to how you felt all the time, right? And now you're dealing with somebody that has a strong love language and you value the situation, but you have to acknowledge to understand they got a different love language. Take it one day at a time, Cancer. This is a great test. This is a great experience for you right now to understand that. It's going to help you learn a lot about yourself too. All right. But yes, relationships is hard work. If you don't want to work, keep your ass single. All right? If you don't work hard, somebody want to date you, let their ass know from the gate. Look, I'm a lazy lover. I'm lazy. All right? So if you want to just, you just want to cater to me, make sure I feel good, support me and all that, I'm down. Like, I just gotta let you know, I don't want no blood in my hand. I don't want no bad karma or nothing. You feel me? I don't need God saying I'm taking advantage of shit. But you say you owe mine, so you feel me? Like that. This is that type of shit. You feel me? That type of shit. So that's what we got going on there. Cancer's Venus retrograde has showed you that your potential, aka projects, relationships, etc., is capable to grow into new heights when you're devoted towards building them, not just feeling hard on them, not just imagining them, you know, not just that heavy water concentration. Once that heavy water concentration, that big Cancer cardinal wave finds its way into an actual tunnel, into something that it could flow into, give life to, it's game over. So let this top of 2022 help y'all to continue to get settled into your own energies. All right. Intuition strong as fuck overall, and being able to work through critique and mistakes right now. That's another thing, Cancer. But that's really sums back up to what I was saying earlier. Like, y'all got to be able to work through mistakes, critique, be able to be like, all right, today was today. We come back tomorrow and get back at it. Like, that mindset will get you a long way right now, Cancer. You feel me? Mercury retrograde, remembering your whys. So anything that comes back from the past, remember your whys. Cancer, y'all know why y'all cut things off when y'all cut them off. You know, when people are on the bad side of a Cancer, like, that's it. The Cancer don't want to work nothing out with you no more. That you there. It's up and it's stuck. So Cancers, y'all already know the vibes. Like, when they come back, like, you let them know what's up. Don't let that shit take you off your zone. You know, y'all know the vibes. I know Cancers, they forgive, but they won't forget. So you may be in a space to accept somebody's apology right now, but they may pick that up as okay, I can slide back in right now. Cut that short. Don't even entertain the Cancer, because you may catch on to it and may want to play with it a little bit. Don't even do that, Cancer. You got too much important shit to going on right now. There'll be motherfuckers think they slick. Like, all right, I appreciate you accepting that apology. You feel me? You know, it's been a lot since then. I've grown since then, but I ain't gonna lie. I was at Whole Foods a couple weeks ago, and I seen that they got that brand of applesauce in there that you really fucked with. So I had picked up a couple. So if you, I don't know if you working this week, but if you around, I could just drop them off real quick. If you might know Whole Foods is type far from your crib, don't let it happen. You know people be slick. You know people be slick. Motherfuckers will use anything to get back in your home, Cancer, to get back into that emotional space, to get back in that good old nurturing, warm jacuzzi water. People will go far lengths to get some of that Cancer love back, to get some of that good cooking after they fuck the situation up. This is not the time you about to just let that shit rock, Cancer. They better know it's a full moon. They better know it's a full moon. All right, that's what we got going on, Cancer. That's y'all reading. And right now, a lot of y'all feel like y'all back is against the wall, or y'all dealing with extreme energies when it comes to career and projects. Pace, Cancer, pace. One day at a time. It feels extreme because you got a lot of energies opposite from you right now, Cancer. It's a temporary feeling. It feels so extreme. It feels like things got to be done tomorrow. One day at a time, Cancer. You're going to be Gucci. That's worth everything I love. All right? Leos, understanding why you feel the way you do before feeling the need to express it. That's huge right now. You feel me? That's huge. All right, Leos? And that's the thing. Leos, before they express something, they get like a little movie show of themselves in their head, seeing them perform this shit before they express some shit. So just seeing the image of how they look saying some shit be motivating them to say the shit. So they be in their head like, I should tell this motherfucker right now, I'll slap the shit out you. Like, that shit will be so fire. Because everybody in here gonna be like, oh shit, like, this motherfucker not playing. Boom, boom, boom. And I know this motherfucker not gonna see that shit coming. And if I say that shit, I know that's those fighting words. I don't really want to fight right now, but that shit sound dumb good. So hopefully, you know, they pussy. Hopefully, like, they not gonna want to fight after this and that. But I got to. This is the perfect opportunity too. And that chick that I really want, she over there too. Yo, listen, I smack the shit out of you. Stop playing with me. That's a Leo. That's a Leo. That's why Leo friends. That's why Leo friends. So Leo friends, people get into arguments. If you notice, Leos debate with their friends a whole lot. Leos debate and argue with their friends so much, and it's because their friends notice about them. People know Leos is not about to tell you. Matter of fact, you're right, or I see your way. We know that already, Leo, but we do it because it's like, I don't know how to describe it. Like it's like seeing a car accident. It's like, it's ugly, it's crazy, but it's like you still gotta look though. It's like you still gotta engage. You still gotta make a little video and send the homie like, yo, bro, look at this shit, boy. Like, you know that shit gonna be crazy, but you still gotta engage with the Leo. Like, Leos, y'all just funny as hell. Like, y'all funny as hell to gas people up. Y'all be gassing people up, but y'all easy to gas too. So Leos, y'all be the ones in school, like, y'all be the ones in school knowing like two people be arguing a lot, and you know how to instigate. Like, it's like, motherfucker, it's like one Knicks fan, one Nets fan at the table at lunchtime. The Knicks and Nets played last night. The Knicks beat the Nets. You know how to say some shit like, oh, what about the Nets last night? Huh? What? Huh? The Knicks Nets game? What I said? Now them two start going at it. That's it. It's over. And then they'll be the referee of the shit the whole time. Like, you're not gonna let him talk to you like that, bro. What? Stop playing with my man. He'll smack you. Stop playing. Nah, I just playing, bro. But that ass, he's wilding. He talking this. Leos, y'all think I don't know this shit? I'll be like this with Leos. Like, I stay attracted to Leos. Y'all gas anything up. So right now, don't let that potential, how you see how to express some shit just because it look good. Don't let that shit be what drives you to take action on something right now. We ain't really in your best energies right now. We in all type of Saturn energy. We know that. You and Aries don't bang with that energy. Y'all big sun energy. Big expression energy. Big being seen. Big chest energy. You feel me? BDE energy. You feel me? So you ain't trying to hear none of that restriction shit right now, Leo. But we got to continue to deal with that. We about to go into your opposite season. So this was really just a warm up for you, Leo, being more practical, being more dealing with reality. You feel me? Now we about to go in your opposite season. So it's going to intensify a little bit with how much you need to be paced and structured and organized with your shit. Okay? Let all that potential of how you want to express yourself, let that shit go into the creative endeavor, into the creative project, in your theater class, when you're making music in the studio. Not in the neighborhood, motherfucking, community center in front of everybody when get into this fight for attention, and now you just, yo, 2022 looking crazy right now, Leo. Like, be careful, son. Be chill, Leo. I be gassing Leos. It'd be us too, though. It'd be the Libras and Aquariuses. It'd be the Libras, Aquariuses. Leos stay arguing with Aries. The Leo-Aries arguments, debates is the funniest shits in the world. I gotta make a TikTok for like the funniest like signs when they argue and debate and shit. It'd be like dumb Sagittarius, Gemini debates. That shit is comedy. Sagittarius, Geminis. Libras, Aries. Oh, Libras, Aries. Damn near anybody arguing with an Aries is going to be funny. Aries and Taurus, that's funny as hell. When Taurus argue with people, be funny as hell. Aquarius be funny. Aquarius don't just be funny as hell, but be intriguing as hell to see like how they really think. To see how non-responsive they are to some of the shit to some of the points you make, to some of the shit you say. They be looking unbothered. They do not budge. You feel me? Arguing, debating with a Capricorn, Aquarius, they make you feel real stupid too. They say something and shit to make you feel stupid. So even that, you could be prideful ass Leo. That's why Leo Aquarius is, they be killing each other a lot. That's why they kill each other. That's why Aquarius Leos be some crazy enemies. Aquarius and Leos be some crazy enemies in this lifetime. Niggas in the streets, in jail. To be some Aquarius Leo beefs. It's that Saturn versus the Sun shit. You feel me? Saturn telling the Sun person, Aquarius Leo, letting them know, like, I shut your shit down. Like, you not fucking with me up here. And Leo says, all right, let's see if you can really shut down the sunlight. Like, let's really see if you can take down all this mass. And then that clash just leads into whatever it leads into. All right, so that's that. Leos. It may be clear to see what people, places, and things that don't make you feel at home right now as well. encouraging your expression and insight. So people that encourage your expression and insight, these are the motherfuckers that need to be in your house, in your home, that you need to be close knitted around. All right. The moment you start feeling like your expression ain't received right now, especially your insight, your creative ideas, right now, that needs to be able to be circulated amongst others who can bounce the ideas back. You know, you can't just be in a situation where you always the insight, you always the sun. Now, you need to surround yourself with people who can circulate that shit back with you right now. So if you could deal with isolation to attract more of that, then so be it. All right. I kind of been saying this for y'all since the beginning of Capricorn season. All right. Dealing with the reality of your relationship. Once again, Saturn energy. It ain't about how you see things, Leo. It ain't about the potential. It's about the current circumstances and the realities, the green flags, the red flags that are playing out today. Are you acknowledging them enough, or are you looking past it with the potential and how you see things? That's very important right now. Reinforcement, acknowledging what needs to be worked on with your love language and your value system. Remember, this is applying to people whether you are single or in a relationship. There's a lot of relationship work, a lot of work you could do when you single. Shit, don't you want the person that don't you want your soulmate, your twin flame working on their motherfucking self right now? I swear to God, whoever my soulmate is, they better be getting busy right now. I hope they studying their chart, they getting readings, they working out, meditation, they do all of that. They learning from past circumstances. I hope they rejecting all the niggas in their DMs right now. Just hold on, baby. Hold on. Hold on. I'm working too. So put yourself in that energy to attract your soul family by how you work on your goddamn self. Relationship or not, single or not. All right? This is you always work on yourself. Now, reinforcement of your creative insight. It may be something that you ain't really putting the pep in your step to right now. Something you ain't really putting a spark to right now, Leo, the way you should. You know, a certain creative endeavor you should be building right now the way you should, and you not. All right? So this period with Mercury Aquarius in Mercury retrograde in Aquarius, this is about to be a time you about to be getting heavy reminders. You know, whether it's conversation people reminding you, your own mother calling you like, ever since you was little, you was always good with, like, it's going to be all of that. You're going to be like, damn, like, I can't neglect this, you feel me? I can't neglect this vision I got, this, that, and the third. And you know that ain't really like you, but we dealing with a lot of Capricorn, Saturn energy. So sometimes right now, a lot of shit may be distorted for you right now, Leo. Things that you regularly would pay attention to because responsibilities may be a little bit kicking your ass right now. Maybe you taking extra shifts at work because you need to make sure your bills is paid, and you coming home, you can't even go hit the studio. You can't even make a song in your in-home studio, so you too tired. You feel me? It's Saturn, you working. So you need to stay in the present, but you also need to make sure what creative endeavors you keep in your sight that you're going to allow yourself to work on and build on. Okay? So when you do get the time, you know, you work efficiently. It's pinpointed. You're not up in the air about what you're doing. So reinforcement on your creative insight, revising old projects. You're going to attract this from the external realm. Might need to detach from some investments or group ventures if it ain't making sense right now, Leos. Y'all sometimes will be utilized to be the spark plug for a lot of things, and y'all don't be realizing it. Y'all real wise and witty, but back to gassing you up. Sometimes, Leo, when people want to use you, they gas you up. We just tell you how good you look, this, that, and the third, how well, this, that, and the third. And if you not so much in the present, if you not being in your wiser energies, you may not realize this motherfucker got a self-agenda behind all this shit. They got their own plans as to how they want me to be the spark, the shine, the light, or help be the light towards something they building. So right now, you got to be all eyes on that shit, Leo. If there was something you was already invested in, a group venture you was already invested in, you put money up for something with others, you was building something with others, you kept working, you kept hoping the potential of that joint group venture that was going to blossom into something, you feel me? If that shit ain't making sense right now, do not feel, and your intuition telling you to get your money back, to pull your investment back. You know, even if it's a personal investment too, this may be a time where you need to pull finances out of places you put them in before right now, Leo. You feel me? So you got it. Leos and Cancers and Aries really need to make sure they know how they dealing with their bread right now, dealing with their money right now. All right? So that's what we got going on there. Now, Leos, if you've been doing the back and forth thing with somebody, that ain't helping you find no peace of mind during this full moon in Cancer. This may be a time to detach that shit. You can't be doing the back and forth thing right now. It is not productive to what the universe is pushing you to do right now. You need to be you need to know what's up with that. If there's a situationship is up in the air, there's a difference between a situationship and two people dating, knowing what they both looking for. All right. People be hating on Kevin Samuels and whatnot, but that motherfucker deal with the highest dose of reality when it comes to love and relationships, and that's what a lot of people be lacking. And I was listening to one of his streams the other day, and this woman gonna call talking about she want to be married, and he's like, okay, are you dating somebody? And she's like, yeah, we've been dating for 6 months. He's like, okay, when y'all gonna speak about marriage? And they were like in their 40s, and she was like, well, we spoke, but it's something I'm gonna just let it, I don't know how much time it's gonna take. I'm gonna just let it, manifest the way it does. And I feel all of that. But like, you grown, you want something, you want to be married. Like I'm 28 and I'm not playing no games with somebody relationship wise. Why are you playing relationship games in your 40s? If you want something, you want a certain outcome, communicate that, express that. So a lot of us is dealing with that in our relationships right now because it's heavy Saturn energy with Venus. Venus deals with loving, connecting, relating, pleasures, right? Relatability. But when it gets into Capricorn, everything is hard work. Everything's reality. She can't just connect to her love until understanding, like, damn, do I want to connect to this? Because I know I got to put time into this if I want to connect to it. I can't just jump into it. When I'm in the 7th house or another house, I could just jump into what I like to connect to, like to feel good. Right now is like every time I want to connect to something that makes me feel good, I'm seeing the significance of how much time I'm exerting into it. How much I could be putting that time into working in something else, seeing the reality to how I'm overindulging into something. Capricorn is like that strict grandfather. So when Venus gets here, we have to be more pinpointed, more direct, possibly, I don't want to say cold, but more straightforward with our love and our emotions. So that's very important, especially Leos, though. Leos, cut that situation shit out right now. Y'all got too much going on for y'all right now, too much shit to get together. Let that motherfucker know, like, yo, what are we doing? Are we dating for marriage? Are we dating towards a relationship? Are we just fucking around? We all got to be like that, but certain signs is getting hit with that energy harder than others. All right? And listen, all people's relationships is different. People's polygamous, polyamorous, sapiosexual. People got all different type of shit going on. But regardless of what is it you want, that shit has to be established right now. Okay? Now, Saturn detached might have friends encouraging bad habits right now too. You got to be careful as to what friends condone your bullshit right now, Leos. You got to be careful as to what friends condone your bullshit. So you got bad habits, but you got these motherfuckers that come around to do the shit. And then when you talk about you don't want to do it no more, they're like, nah, bro, it's okay, it's all good, like this and that and third. Or you don't want to drink no more, like you drink all the time. You want to drink no more. Now you messing with this chick, she drinking, she bring a bottle. You want to mess with the chick, you like, all right, fuck it, bring the bottle, I'm gonna drink. Nah, Leo, nah, don't drink, don't do it. Don't be having these external influences throw your value system off right now. Be wise. You're the sun wise. It got a big ego, but it's wise though. It got insight. It got light. It got awareness. So this is why I say Leos are some of the best teachers, especially when they got their charisma influence into the way that they teach. Leo teachers be having class lit. Leo teachers, 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade, you come to class, you just come to class shit. It's all type of certain notes or shit on our desks. It's like, all right, guys, today we're going to do something different. Like, Leos know how to switch shit up, be creative, keep the kids engaged. Like, you feel me? Leo energy needs to be the energy kind of heading. Like, if we ran schools by zodiac signs, all zodiac signs have teacher abilities, but it really need to be the Jupiter signs with Leo energies. Like, those need to be like up there. It need to be like Pisces, Sagittarius, Cancers, and Leos. You feel me? Those got to be like the best teachers and the principals and all that, because it's just, well, you do need some air and earth there. You need to keep that shit type organized. Too much fire and water running a business get a little too crazy. You feel me? So we actually do need to use everybody. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. Leo they bring the light, they bring the insight, they bring the wisdom. So you want to make sure you're utilizing your wisdom right now, Leo. Virgos, okay? Embracing the reality of your relationships. You are Earth. You've been seeing the reality of your relationships. Sometimes, Virgo, you be in denial about the reality of your relationship. So you want the potential to be somewhere else, and it's gonna take more time to get there. Or that potential is too far from the current reality of where it's at. So that's what you got to be on right now, the current reality of your relationship right now, Virgo. And it's clear as day. It should be clear as day right now as to how much effort is received in that relationship from what you put in, as to if your nurture, if your support is appreciated. Like, you should know this right now, Virgo. You feel me? Situationship, whatever, somebody you dating, you should know if your shit is appreciated right now. All right. So embracing the reality of your relationships, understanding in your current relationship why the previous one didn't work. So right now, a lot of Virgos are manifesting energies where y'all may be learning about things you did in this. It may be certain things that you're either doing or not doing in the relationship now that's helping your relationship to work. And you're realizing that was something that you wasn't doing in your previous one. So it's like you coming into realizations, into an evolution with your love language right now. You understanding things. You possibly understanding what the opposite gender wants. So if you're a female Virgo right now, you probably gaining more clarity through your relationship experiences of what men want. If you a man Virgo right now, you feel me, a male Virgo, you probably understanding more, dealing with your current relationship, what a woman wants, what helps a woman to feel comfortable or whatnot, So, I think this is definitely, all earth signs is really going through like a real, having heavy downloads dealing with their love languages. But everybody really, it's just that, the earth energies, earth signs is being angled in a positive way. But it's Venus retrograde, so we all going through different transformations with love, period. All right. So we got there. People might be also encouraging you, all right, to pour into yourself, especially on a creative level right now, Virgo. So either you've been doing it and you see the significance of working your shit from an individual perspective more, or, right now you're continually getting these, reminders and conversations and people on you to pour into this, to work this, to nurture this, to support this, to build this. A lot of positive energies hitting you right now, Virgo. But your ruler is retrograde. So we don't want to punch the ticket yet. Let February keep your revision game going, and it may be something right now you just started studying the past 2 months too, Virgo. It may be something that you just started studying. Let's say it might be something that you was into and you found somebody else online or something that's into it that shows you how to build it, and you're learning from them right now. So you're soaking up a lot of knowledge and information before you're about to, get shit popping. So let this retrograde fly by. All right, let it fly by. Okay, be in your Zen mode, be in your own space. Okay, make that decision of supporting or detaching something in your relationship with you knowing, with you having clarity of where your relationship is at. All right, so with the clarity comes with the decision making. Okay, and but I see a lot of career opportunities as well. That's why the earth signs, y'all can't really let up right now. So yeah, a lot of reminders, people helping you to pour into your creativity. I see career opportunities, especially when Venus goes direct. All right, now beware of exes projecting on you, Virgo. Beware of that shit. Beware of exes coming back trying to make you apologize for some shit you wasn't wrong about. It's like, goddamn, how you gonna come back and be wrong? How you gonna come back and be motherfucking non-compassionate? Like, how that shit work? How you come back and you still an asshole? Like, how that work? Like, what? Like, Virgo, don't have people play with you like that right now. If people gonna come back and hit you up, this and that, and gonna be, all open and accountable, that's cool. You can take what you need to take from that and do what you need to do. But for one, don't feel the obligation to have to reignite a situation because somebody you wanted to make it work with in the past is coming as a changed person. Don't feel the need to super reignite that shit. All right? Now, I ain't gonna lie. During retrograde periods, these are times where, soul ties can be lifted up a little bit. So this is why I say to embrace being open-minded as to what to learn when past situations come back into your life. We attract every situation in our life for a reason. So if you attracting a significant other from your past coming back, you need to be asking yourself, what is this for? What could this person or this situation still teach me? All right, let me embrace seeing what I need to learn, and let me not feel like I'm obligated to make any, emotional decision, irrational decision based off this situation, So Virgos, I need y'all to keep that in mind. But motherfucker will come back try to project on y'all some bullshit right now, Virgo. So y'all gotta don't let that shit rock. All right, especially with a lot of things y'all that's ready to blossom for y'all. You feel me? As soon as Venus start going direct and whatnot, a lot of y'all feeling real excited about this new information that you're gaining about how to work on something right now, how to revise something right now. You feel me? So stay in y'all bag, Virgo. Stay in y'all bag. I see y'all too. All right, continuing to build on your own true support system. Want everybody detox. It's retrograde time. Detox. You should have been doing that. Should have been doing that. All right. Everybody get your detox on, but Virgos, Geminis, y'all need to detox. Sagittarius, as I told y'all last reading, y'all really need to detox because I know y'all was wilding all fall season, Christmas and Thanksgiving because y'all be just mad lit that season, that whole time right there, holiday time. Y'all be wilding. The Venus signs too, Taurus and Libras and Pisces. You know, a little fruit fast, a little weekend fruit fast. Get some bitters, get some herbs in your system, son. You feel me? Especially if your body calling for it. Your body calling. Shout out to Kels. Well, I don't even know if you could shout him out anymore. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but motherfucker got some hits. Anyways, so that's what we got going on, Virgo. That's what we got going on. Okay? And stop stressing if you don't feel like you can't accomplish the shit in one day. Virgo, some of y'all got the perfect plan right now. Some of y'all Virgos, y'all got the perfect plan right now. But the minute y'all ain't get what y'all wanted to do on Sunday done today, is to hell with the week. It's fuck everything. Virgos, chill. Just relax. I know you know that excitement is there for the new, but just once again, just because you can't get it done all in that week, all in that day, as long as you keep things in motion, you straight, you good. And it's retrograde time too, so you need to be aware of your mental well-being, period. You feel me? You can't be overexhausting yourself mentally and physically. You feel me? Your whole wellness is that shit gotta every time your planet, your ruler go like every time your ruler go retrograde, like you need to take your ass to the car shop. Take your vessel to the car shop. You feel me? You see if your tire is good, you need your oil change, alternator straight. Feel me? Make sure your shit working right. So Virgos, Geminis, don't be, you're overindulging into something. Libras, Pisces, Taurus, y'all been overindulging into shit. You gotta monitor it right now. You gotta monitor it right now. All right. But yeah, stop stressing if you don't accomplish what you need to accomplish in one day. Just keep things in motion, Virgo. All right. Libra, being intentional and realistic about who you connect with. All right, you are another one that cannot be up in the air right now. You will create a lot of bad karma being up in the air with your relationships right now because you actually should know better. You have Saturn influence and this shit is squaring you. All right, all these energies in Capricorn is squaring you. So when it comes to your relationships, you can't just do things all, smooth and frivolously. You feel me? You can't be all up in the air, say things today, not worry about how it affects somebody, how they hear it, how they digest it. All of that shit coming back full round really quick right now, Libra. So you need to be intentional about how you connecting and who you connecting with. All right? Your ruler has been retrograde. So, it's like when your ruler retrograde is almost like, once again, the signals in your car are going to come up. You're going to see if you need oil change. You're going to see if one of your tires needs air. So Libras, you see right now, what is it that you need to revise? Whether it's your schedule, whether it's your eating habit, whether it's something you're overindulging in. Maybe it's somebody you spending. Another thing a Libra could overindulge into is the relationship its goddamn self. Right now, Libra, you may be overindulging into your relationship. All you care about is being with your partner, smoking with your partner, laying up with your partner, worrying about what time your partner get out of work, worrying about where y'all about to eat at. Man, your partner be doing their own thing. They got work. They be having their personal aspirations too. You Libra, get in your bag. Why everything need to be? Why you Libra? You won't see a Libra for like 2 weeks. They somebody else or some shit. You feel me? So Libra, you gotta make sure you're not overindulging into the actual relationship. Your actual relationship could be positive, but you might have your partner telling you like, "Yo, go work on what you gotta work on." Like, I ain't going nowhere. Like, you feel me? So Libras, please, because this Venus energy that you revising, Venus deals with you. The Libra pick up the pleasure connecting, relating with somebody else, sharing thoughts with somebody else. You feel me? So you got to be careful. Those little things, that time spent communicating, whatnot, doesn't end up being something that, trickles into, trickles into time taken away from responsibilities, things that you need to be working on, right? So that's important for y'all Libras. Detaching pleasures and being mindful of overindulging. Yeah, need to stay action oriented right now, Libra. Need to stay action oriented. Capricorn got all these energies squaring you. Then now this is a full moon in Cancer, so a full moon in Cancer got y'all feeling like, all right, to hell with all these people. How do I feel right now? Like, I really got, like, a lot of Libras didn't want to be around nobody this weekend. It's just, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I've been doing a little bit too much motherfucking mingling, interacting. It's all this Saturn energy. I'm really supposed to be networking. But I'm just chilling, laid up with my bae. You feel me? Laid up with bae. Sleeping in. Like, you feel me? Like, so Libra, you got to be able to look at your relationship more realistic right now. Period. Whether you got rotation, whether you got a significant other, whatever it is, there needs. But that's the balance all Libras trying to find between their personal life and relationship life. A lot of Libras overindulge in their relationships too. A lot of Libras be known for their relationships, or their relationships is always on Front Street. You feel me? I'm just trying to think of all the Libras I know in my head. Nick Cannon, motherfucking whatever Libra celebrity you just think about, they shit gonna be in the 21 Savage. I think who he be dating. A lot of niggas done be spreading rumors about what he be doing. Like Libra shit just be all their relationship be all up in the air. Like the air signs be messy though. They be messy like that. You feel me? So yeah, Libras, you just gotta get your shit together. Okay? Remain action oriented on your shit though, Libra. You feel me? The sun is about to go into Aquarius season. You feel me? Sun is the Lil Wayne. You feel me? Kim Kardashian. Go ahead. Keep going. Cardi B. G Herbo. God damn. Look, we know all of these motherfuckers' relationship issues. We know everybody about their relationship. The sun bring light. So when you got the sun in Libra, your love language, your relationship history, all of that shit, like either a Libra gonna communicate it and express it, or the way they just demonstrate and present themselves, you pick up things about it, or you just gonna know what they be doing. Like, you gonna know, that's it. That's all I'm saying on that. It probably is wiser to say you don't know instead of thinking what's the best thing to say right now, Libra. When it comes to your relationships right now, if you really don't know where something stands, where something goes, somebody trying to put the pressure on you, you could feel a lot of pressure right now too, Libra. You could feel a lot of pressure right now when it comes to these Capricorn energies squaring you. You being forced to be more realistic about your bad habits, things you may be overindulging into, pleasures, things that you love. It's like you being forced to refine all that shit. Now the full moon in Cancer on your ass, the full moon Cancer is squaring you. And it's like, look, Libra, we can make a lot of progress, all right? If you just fall back, exhale, and understand what you about to pour into, what relationships you about to support, and what's priority right now. You feel me? You know what's priority. Libra. It's about finding the balance between, the things Venus is trying to get you to revise right now and, your relationships and whatnot. Okay? So, yeah, get your detox on, too. It might have been overindulging lately, whatnot. And when you a Libra, Taurus, you overindulging during Venus retrograde, this is when you could really manifest a transformative situation. All right? We don't want that. Okay? But, yes, it's very wise to say you don't know instead of thinking what's the best thing to say. Sometimes Libras just don't want to come off like they don't want to come off as if they're not somebody who's giving effort or compromising or, playing their part of the situation. So it's really important right now to not, because sometimes you can easily, I don't know, my nose is just so runny right now. You can easily just, once again, say something, communicate something to just hover over a situation permanently, and then you have to deal with a bigger situation later. So you got to be careful that all these retrograde energies in the air, Libra, especially Mercury retrograde being in the air sign. All right. Now, X situations and projects, speaking about retrogrades, from the external will continue to remind you, all right, that you can give life to something that you want, a project right now, or you can level up with something that you're working on right now. All right. You're going to continue to manifest external influences. Usher too. Usher. Oh my God. God damn. That nigga caught an STD and he couldn't keep the shit to himself. Like, damn. Everything in the Libra relationship is broadcasted. Like, damn. He can't even keep that shit to himself. It's bad. You got it bad. It's bad. It's bad out here. So, you know, that's what's going on with Libras. Like, you're going to be catching a lot of external reminders to remind you, like, yo, I'm bugging. I could create this. I could work this. I could initiate this. I just don't be devoting my mind to really, like, make the plan. It's the whole Capricorn season just passed. So we kind of should have a huge percentage of our blueprint of what we're working on established this year. We just passed through Capricorn season, y'all. We're going into Aquarius season. All right. It's the last two sun seasons of this whole cycle is here. We're at ending stages. We're at evolution stages, transcending stages right now. Things are changing in the external world, and things will change in your personal life based off the external world and your natural energies. So it's important to understand what you're working. We didn't need to know that as a collective. Usher could have kept it. Right. I don't think it was his fault. I think Shorty snitched on him. Like, I remember she was doing a whole motherfucker. She was on the podium, like, reading shit off the prompt and shit. Like, so we met. Boo, boo, boo. I'm like, I ain't never doing a press conference. What's going on? This is crazy. This is crazy. Anything dealing with that's my business. I didn't need to know all that. That's what happens when you're a celebrity, man. But so that's what we got going on. That's what we got going on there. Appreciate you, Belle Papillon. Appreciate the donation. All right, really appreciate that. Now, so being disciplined with exes, yeah, that's another thing, Libra. Being disciplined with exes. I guess IG got a new update. You feel me? We just went 2 hours. They ain't cutting me off nothing, so I just upload one video. But let me not continue to take more time. It's 10 o'clock. It's Sunday, y'all. You feel me? Being disciplined with exes. Y'all another one, Libra. Exes come back into play, and you feel like you could just experience something real quick. You could dibble and dabble into something real quick. But this is what we talk about, the difference between love. When we look at Venus and like a Neptune energy with love will understand, let me not do this because I know this person feel this way about me and I know I'm not going to go there with them. Or let me not do this. Let me not engage because I know this situation was just to learn this, that, and the third. Let's keep it pushing. It's that Venus energy. You start reminding you what feels good about the situation. If the person comes open-hearted to the Libra, inviting to the Libra, some Libras don't know how to say no. Some Tauruses don't know how to say no when it comes to their pleasures. Some Pisces don't know how to say no when it comes to their pleasures. That's that Venus shit. So this is how people will play on these signs in relationships. This is how you could keep a Libra gassed in a relationship or try to keep a Libra in the palm of your hand because Libras be thinking, air signs be thinking they got you in the palm of your hand. This is how you keep a Libra in the palm of your hand. All right? Matter of fact, this is real negative. This is, I can't even say, this is negative. I'm out here telling y'all how to manipulate the zodiac signs. What's wrong with y'all? And y'all, all 64 of y'all in here just like this. Yeah, go ahead. Ain't nobody say, all right, boy, you going too far. Y'all just at the camera screen like, because I'm dealing with this raggedy ass Libra motherfucker right now. So let me know. This motherfucker need to get this motherfucker right in the palm of my hand. I done tried voodoo. I done went to another astrologer. I don't know, boy. I don't know which one works. So I hope you got something new for me. I hope you got something new. You a Libra too. All right? Spit game. I ain't going to do that tonight. I ain't going to do that, y'all. We say that for another night. But you just long story short, you throw some Venus energy at some of the Venus signs. You feel me? They get weak. They get weak. You feel me? They get weak. You bring the right meal to a Taurus. If you come with an apology to the Taurus, you feel me? Explaining how you know you was wrong for bringing the Milky Way instead of the Snickers. And then you show up with the Snickers and the family pack of the Snickers. Not just, you come up with the whole Costco BJ's, John. Oh, it's over. The Taurus, you might be back in with the Taurus. You might be back in. It's like, damn, they're putting in time to rebuild the comfort zone again. And they brought the motherfucking Snickers family pack. This is going to last me to the end of the retrograde. This is going to last me till about end of Aquarius season. Because I eat about 2 of these motherfuckers a day. How much in this bitch? It's like, what is this? What's this? This is the 64 family pack? Or the 30? Oh, this is the 64? Okay. Yeah, this probably carry us into Aries season. All this goddamn. So that's how you get back on the Venus side, good side. That's gonna be one of my next TikToks. How you get back on the good side of a sign. That's a good one right there. You feel me? Or Libras, you throw some Venus at thumb. I don't gotta say what that is. Pisces, you throw some Venus at thumb. You know, if you catching my drift, they be weak for it. You feel me? Pisces start jumping and going, because Pisces, when they in love, they create a realm that they in. You don't know you be in that realm sometimes though, because it's just so elusive and spiritual. So it's like you dealing with a Pisces chick. Every time I link her, we in a whole different realm. I don't know, but once I try to detach from that shit, you feel me? Or once we break up or whatever happens, if I'm trying to get back in there, you feel me? Just throw a little love and a little appreciation at the Pisces. You feel me? A little cool, calm, you feel me? Low tone communication. Like, nah, I know it's like, you know, you feel me? Like, I was really tripping back then. Like, you gotta talk to the water signs on some calm shit. The fire signs might like if you express it like, nah, fuck that. Like, you know, I love you. Like, you my motherfucking apple. You my apple pie. Like, you feel me? Like, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo chick, they might like that shit right there. Like, yeah, cry, motherfucker. Express yourself. Express your emotion. That's the fire sign chick. You back in there because you express that shit. Water signs, you just gotta be real calm with them. You gotta show you really care. Fire signs gonna show they care through expression, but water signs, you gotta be like sad, like, yeah, I mean, I was bugging, like, I don't know why I cheated like that. I was not in my higher self. You feel me? You gotta be making eye contact with them. You gotta make water sign feel that shit. And they not easy to bullshit feelings. So if you don't really feel that shit, they gonna know you bullshitting. You feel me? It's like, pack it up, nigga. This is an act. This is an act. And water signs see them, your eyes getting a little watery. Like, I know it's just like, ever since like my family, I ain't never had like that intimacy. And then like when you came in my life, I didn't know how to handle it right. So like, I'm just trying to be vulnerable to see if I could grow through this with you. Oh, let a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces hear some shit like that. But you really mean that shit though. Because some people, depending on your signs, this will be a time for you to express how you really feel, but signs deal with shit differently. Aquarius not going to do that. Aries might not do that off the rip. Certain signs may not all signs have different ways that they're going to try to get back in. Aries might not do it like that. You feel me? But if you talk to the water sign like that, oh, it's over. If you could shed a tear or two, that helps too. A little tear go a long way. A little tear, you just gotta just don't blink. Just keep your shits. You apologizing like this. Now, I mean, I know I'm speaking to the lady now. Niggas trying to force tears. You feel me? So you guys, this is little tricks, man. Little tricks to get back on the good side. All right. But let me take my little Libra Scorpio conniving dark strategizing stuff back to this. So that's what we got going on, Libra. Reminding why yeah, that's everything. All right. Scorpio. Actually seeing the benefit to get it out of your feelings and working. A lot of Scorpios, it's like y'all done seen y'all got a new awareness. Like, the shit is crazy. It's like y'all got a whole new awareness on how to work on things. Y'all got a whole new awareness on how to detach. People be mad that people was like people on TikTok or whatnot saying that video I did about detached signs, why Scorpio not in it. Because when Scorpio feel heavy on something, they got to go through a lot to transform that feeling. They can't detach overnight like that. They know how to express the detachment. But internally, it's different. Internally, they still feeling heavy on it. You feel me? So that's why when you get back on the Scorpio good side, that's why you can't just be like, that's why you can't be with the bullshit. Like, you got to look in the eyes, shed that motherfucking fake tear, let them see your shit water up or something, and speak from here, mumble a little bit while you talk, because you know when you mumble when you talk, that shit make you really look like you got to be like, nah, because I know, like, that make it feel like you about to cry. Like, come on, y'all. Yo, somebody put me in acting school. Somebody put me in acting school, man. I'm in the wrong profession because I act like a motherfucker. I don't got no fifth house placements. I don't know. I don't got no planets in the fifth house. I got Gemini in the fifth house. That's all I got. You feel me? So I guess when you put me on the stage, I could still talk. I'm gonna talk like a motherfucker. I'm gonna express my thoughts and shit. But probably that duality. You feel me? I don't know. Somebody get me on the stage. All the air signs mad at me right now. I was like, this nigga boy don't talk too fucking much. God damn. Nigga be giving all the sauce away. Giving all the spiritual sauce away. My bad, y'all. My bad. Oh shit, I didn't realize my tape machine not up today. But so Scorpios actually seeing the benefit to get it out of your feelings. Like there's been a lot of shit right now, like this past month and a half. Like Scorpios don't care about none of y'all right now. Like Scorpios, they in their own zone with shit right now. You feel me? Their ruler is in Sagittarius. Like they experiencing what they want to experience right now. Like they're not allowing people to play out as restrictions on them. So Scorpio, I fully encourage that energy. This full moon in Cancer got y'all getting into super Zen mode too. All right. This full moon energy can pull on things that make you like bask on past shortcomings and whatnot. It's all good. You know we dealing with heavy water energy, so we all can be in the past, especially the water signs right now. This full moon in Cancer is heavy nostalgic. It's heavy tapping us into things that impacted us emotionally in the past, you know? And Cancer and the moon rule the past. So I'm talking about this shit could go back to your childhood right now. You can go to bed tonight, be thinking about all type of shit tonight. There's like shit happening from your family, your childhood experiences. You start realizing why you do shit in your relationships. You start having realizations tomorrow at work, lunchtime. You start realizing little shit. You feel me? My first partner did this to me. Is that why I be condoning this shit with this motherfucker I'm with now? It's little shit like that. Or my father used to talk to me like that. Or my mom ain't never really giving me love. That's why I be like overly affectionate from the gate with women. Like, what is it? Like, little shit like that. So when you start catching them little influences tonight and tomorrow, that's how you know. That's how you know. It's like, damn, like, I really got to do some shadow work, some quick little shadow work right now. Acknowledge this little trauma. All right. Acknowledge this little past influence on me. Because this shit is playing out in my relationship right now. I know I'm not tripping. I be acting like this because my motherfucking mama don't love me. That's why. So, like, them little influences, you got to be able to pick that shit up. You got our thoughts. After I say this, I'm going straight into the energy. I'm not doing no more side talk. That's worth everything I love. We are frequencies, y'all. Y'all got to understand, we are frequencies. Depending on what frequency you on is what you're going to be liable or what potential you have to accept certain songs, tracks, certain, you feel me? Radio stations. So, you know, just by default, if you in a certain energy and you getting heavy thoughts about something, what is that showing you about your frequency? What is that showing you? It's showing you this is something that you're OD attracting. Something about you has to be dealt with this energy. So you attracting a lot of situations, a lot of thoughts that's gearing you towards these things. You feel me? There's something that needs to be worked on, experienced in that area when it comes to whatever you, that's heavy on the mind or the heart. You attracting everything for a reason. You feel me? Now, you're not supposed to entertain every thought you have. We're talking about the persistent, aggressive, strong, intuitive thoughts. The things that stay on your subconscious. The dreams and aspirations that stay on your subconscious. You feel me? That person you want to shoot your shot at and you've been fronting for the longest. You feel me? And like that type shit. You feel me? That's something that needs to be experienced. That you need to initiate. That you need to go ahead and just do. All right? But yeah, Scorpios, y'all need to continue to not give a fuck about how you feel and stay cold. Stay a little practical right now. It's a little hard to do because you are water. So they try to make it seem like Scorpios don't care. Like, y'all care like a motherfucker. Y'all nurturing like a motherfucker. Like, they putting bad rep on Scorpios. Scorpio take care of your ass. If they care about you, they just go dumb hard with everything. It's Mars. They go so hard. So they're not about to go so hard for somebody that ain't really proved to them that you should be in my circle and I should go hard for. You feel me? And continue to acknowledge these new ways to work on things. Friends and loved ones are revealing themselves. They may have already revealed inner thoughts and emotions this past month and a half. Keep that shit in your back pocket for the rest of 2022, Scorpios. I know you don't forget shit, but just remember, Just remember what was revealed to you. All right. So you could be the bigger person in this situation, but you got your evidence, you got your shit stashed. Because sometimes, Scorpio, you be feeling things, your intuition letting you know some shit is up, but you don't be having the evidence, and you be looking crazy sometimes when you communicate something or you act a certain way when you know somebody on some bullshit. But once you get the evidence, what can you do? I mean, what can they do? They can't do shit. That's it. You got caught. But my intuition told me 2 months ago you was on some bullshit. You feel me? So that's what we got going on there, Scorpios. Your ruler's in Sagittarius. All right. So controlling the relationship, trying to force things in a relationship, can't do that right now. Can't do that right now, Scorpios. This is also why right now you're feeling like you're either having one of the best experiences with relationships or love. All right. Not even so much the fact that you love the person. You're just enjoying experiencing, connecting with somebody right now because your ruler's in Sag. Or you also realizing what type of restrictions you don't like in your relationships. All right. So that's very key right there. Being able to drop or grudge or release burdens. See, this full moon in Cancer is going to help you to release a whole lot of shit right now, Scorpio. And you might have been in a state right now where you've been using a lot of past turmoil or past shortcomings to fuel what you're working on. This energy is helping you to drop that shit, even though you transmuted it into passion, even though you transmuted it into something to fuel you, you know, it's like you having more of a clear slate to, you know, just release all heavy energies so you could be more clear-minded, have more of a lighter heart with what you're doing. So it's not like you're working with a grudge. It's not like you're working for revenge. It's not like you're working to show others. Now you're just working in a positive, creative space, in a lighthearted space. All right, you literally being a light worker. You know, Scorpios, that's the thing. Sometimes it takes time for y'all to get into some light working energies because y'all just be behind the scenes in the occult world, just cooking up behind the scenes and whatnot. You feel me? Be all into things people ain't into, things people be scared about. But then there's times where y'all got to be the example to communicate or express some of these things to us without it being so harsh and heavy. Okay, so Scorpios will be. That's why Scorpios are like great counselors and psychiatrists because they can absorb. Some of us a little too sensitive. Like sometimes you be having certain placements. You a little too sensitive towards shit. Like you feel me? Like I be a little too sensitive towards real traumatic shit. Like I start feeling real bad and shit. Scorpios, they could hear some real traumatic shit, understand it. They have the gift of also understanding all the potential outcomes this person may have developed based off of something they experienced. So from a counseling perspective, like they can absorb your pain, help you transmute it, help you transform it. But they just built like that. That's just the Scorpio constellation. Got Mars, Pluto, and the 8th house here. They can go that deep. They can endure a lot of pain. And they could be the ones that's a vessel to transform some shit or help somebody else bring some shit into a higher light. So that's why they thrive in the counseling area. Really, water signs for real. You know, water signs, if we ain't had no water signs in this earth, we all be fucking insane. Okay? So when they act crazy, let them be crazy. Let them be crazy, all right? When you got a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces tripping, just let them be crazy for a little bit because we'd all be crazy if they wasn't here. Being able to drop a grudge or release burdens right now, all right? Staying in your bag because Capricorn season has helped you to build a lot of momentum, even if you haven't been actively, physically working on it. Just what you've been mentally processing is building a lot of energy and momentum into how you can scope things. You feel me? How you can cultivate things going into Aquarius season. And this is Aquarius season going to be a square. So we're going to get to Aquarius season energies throughout the week. But Aquarius season going to be a square. So you're going to be probably pushing to situations to be more communicative about what you got going on, Scorpio. You may be pushing to situations at work, wherever, in your family presence, family event, wherever, to communicate about some shit you got going on. And that can manifest into an opportunity. But you're going to be pushed to learn how to do that right now. You may be even pushed to have to communicate some dark shit to others, aka some shit people don't be knowing about, some shit behind the scenes. You feel me? You might have to teach some motherfuckers shit about the pandemic and shit and let them know what's really going on. Like, now, let me give y'all the real scoop on what's going on. You see, we in the age of Aquarius, and right, you might have to be that person right now. You might have to be that person during Aquarius season. You feel me? Aquarius dealing with the occult is one of the more spiritually inclined signs too. You feel me? So Scorpio, you might just be playing out as a vessel for real, a little teacher vessel this next month and a half. And vulnerable networking situations, understanding people Also understanding that people think and communicate differently. This may be another reason why you may clash when it comes to trying to understand how to network, cooperate, and work with others. Because you fix water, so you could be fixed and concentrate on how you want to feel about something. That it starts to create blockages towards understanding that people think and feel differently. The more you start understanding more during this process, you may have been actually experiencing this the past month, Scorpio. The more you understand that the people you either trying to cooperate, work, network, build with, that they think and feel differently about things too, but y'all can all still have y'all input, things is going to start moving way more smoother. More opportunities are going to start opening up as well too. So Aries and Scorpios, y'all are two signs that I'm looking towards seeing y'all embrace networking and embracing being more interactive and communicative as Aquarius season goes, and until we get into a Mars rule season, which is Aries. All right, and that's when we all want to throw our seeds into the soil. We want to throw everything into the air. Scorpio, Aries season, everything you got. Every dream and aspiration you got, every blood, sweat, and tear, you throw that shit in the atmosphere during Aries season. You feel me? It's planting time. So boom. That's what we got going on, Scorpio. Shout out to my Scorpios, man. Sagittarius, I need y'all to look at y'all room right now. I need y'all to look at y'all surroundings. I need y'all to look at y'all bedroom right now. Is y'all shit scattered? Is y'all shit messy? Because if it is, this is a total reflection of how scattered you're being right now. And it's Cap season. It's Saturn season. We can't have that. Now, for all my Sagittariuses that just looked around they shit, this shit looking neat. They've been getting shit together this past weekend and shit. You feel me? This past week. They've been trying to do their best to keep things organized and controlled. The emotional, mental well-being is feeling a little bit more stable right now. So Sagittarius, I told y'all from the start of Capricorn season, y'all next door. So y'all get to see how y'all neighbors build. You get to see how Capricorn builds structure every day, even though that's not your energy like that. Not saying Sagittarius can't build structure. Y'all know what I mean. But so while the rest of the 12 other zodiac signs are trying to get adjusted, you right next door, so you got the cheat codes, the hacks. So your karma gonna come around quicker if you're not organized. It's like, that's not fair. You right next to Capricorn. You get to see how they plant seeds in their backyard and everything. Y'all kids be playing basketball in the backyard. You feel me? You get to see how they structure, organize things, deal with time management. So this is why Sagittarius right now, y'all really see so much progress with, especially in the career area, but with personal circumstances, things that you want to grow in your life personally. The more your routine and schedule have been more tighter, this past month and whatnot. So yeah, I had to start off with that. Y'all got to check your room. If your room looking crazy when we get off this live, whatnot, get it together, because we don't want to start the week on that. We ain't starting the week on that energy. All right, we ain't starting the week there. Okay. Sagittarius, being more direct about where you stand with someone. Don't want situations to blow up in your face later on, Sagittarius, after retrograde situations. So just because the situation is feeling nice and you want to flow with it, but you don't know where it's going, it's still important to be direct about your communication, all right? Instead of just finding ways to hover around and experience what you want and then be in the background and think things out. Nah, it's all good. Like right now, we have to embrace this transparent communication shit. Especially with retrograde energies coming up. Like, we got to. Things get too messy, too blurry, too many potential for misunderstandings. So when you speak from here, it ain't no potential for something to boomerang back, because you spoke from your heart. You said what you really, you feel me? What you really feel, what you was really resonating with. Not just how you was thinking about things, not just how you was strategizing about things. So, people can say you can't keep it real with them. So Sagittarius, not saying you're not keeping it real with people, but sometimes when you're not really embracing that directness, sometimes it could play out in situations where, now you're just in an up in the air situation. Your partner don't know what you want. You don't know what you want. At least if your partner don't know what you want, at least y'all understand that. Like, that's understanding. You feel me? Y'all can't just continue to be all up in the air. That shit too stressful. Like, I'm 28, y'all. I'm 28. And I ain't got time for relationship stress. You feel me? Unless it's like, we be knowing what situations with love we call on ourselves when we not in our higher selves, and then we be knowing when it's like, universe, what the fuck? Like, what am I doing? Like, why you doing me like this? So we can't be self-inflicting the bullshit right now. You feel me? Allow yourself to create opportunities to connect with you feel me, true companions by not leaving situations up in the air. Like, yeah, we don't know how much times we block opportunities because we think just because we don't want to be lonely, we want some, some little temporary company. Like all of you, you can have a little sneaky link that reminds you why you shouldn't have sneaky links. Like the universe will use a sneaky link to remind your ass why you shouldn't probably be entertaining that right now. So it's like, right now, you don't want to force the grain with things that ain't rolling with your intuition. And when it comes to a relationship, you have to be able to be realistic and combine your intuition in making decisions that's realistic for your shit. You feel me? So you not just all random and spontaneous with your love life. You don't want things to blow up in your face, right, Sagittarius? Being disciplined with past situations. RX energies may be a little intense for you, Sag. All right. This past month, Sag, I'm picking up, y'all may have gotten into some fights lately. You may have gotten into some fights with a loved one or just on some bullshit, or heavy confrontations with others. It may be a clash of a belief system with a loved one or something. So, you had Mars transiting. So it's a lot of new things you inspired, a lot of new things that you have to spark. But for the most part, you can't carry none of that, any turmoil, any negative energy from any clash, fight, argument that you had that was heavy during Mars transit sessions. We don't want to take that. Well, Mars is 25 degrees, so it's going to be in there. We got a little bit more left for that transit. You feel me? Before Mars gets into Cap. So you don't want to take none of that with resentment. You positive. You lighthearted. You keep things high and positive. So we don't need external situations bringing you down. Okay? You got to continue to see the lesson in everything, Sag. Allowing yourself but for real though, your discipline gotta be strong right now. Like Libras, Geminis, excuse me, y'all, my fucking nose just be going crazy. Libras, Geminis, Pisces, Leos, Tauruses, like those Virgos. Those signs got to be careful with people projecting on them, tempting them with past exes and all that. Y'all got to be careful of that shit. You feel me? Being more direct about where you stand with someone, don't want to go in your face. Allowing yourself discipline with past situations. Allowing yourself to, this is a sextile too. So Mercury retrograde could do a whole lot for revising old business opportunities as well, Sag. Allowing yourself to be in a situation where you are valued. And understand that you can't change the belief system of others, Sag. You can only teach who wants to be taught. Sagittarius, you got to understand that shit right now. You cannot, you are a mutable sign. So you can adapt to a lot of other shit. You probably dating somebody that's not and not saying it's just mutable signs that could be changeable and adapt to certain things, but that's your natural nature. Your natural nature could be flexible, adaptable. Your natural nature is, it pays attention to the thoughts of others and how other people think. So you can't be in a situation thinking you can change somebody's love language or belief system right now. Either they're going to be intrigued and open to understanding what your love language and belief system is like, because you're going to stress yourself out right now, Sagittarius, trying to control that shit. So you got to allow yourself to be in a situation where you feel valued. And a lot of Sagittarius, you feel valued when there's no conflict of belief systems. So when something you really believe in, something that really spiritually ignites you, or something that inspires you or whatnot, that could be something that's related with your partner. Sometimes when Sagittarius can't really communicate or circulate the things that inspire them, especially things dealing with their belief system, it's a matter of time. So, if Sagittarius, if that's the reality of what's going on right now, then you know what's up. All right? But overall, though, you have to allow yourself to be in a situation where you're being valued. You're either gonna create too much karma or transform a situation trying to change something with somebody else. All right, realizing what makes you feel restricted. Every relationship makes you remember why you may not want to be in a relationship, Sagittarius. But right now, if there's a reason you don't want to be in a relationship, all the red flags is all over the place. Okay, they're all over the place. Now, a lot of Sagittarius are in a situation right now that they need to work on, be patient. And some of their old ways is catching up right now. So you wanting to be free, experience different things, explore different things. The person you dealing with ain't having that right now. They either putting the foot down saying, yo, we exclusively dating. I ain't about to be fucking with you. You got multiple sex partners cause I don't care about that shit no more. I want to build with you. Sagittarius, you gotta be straight up right now. You gotta be straight up right now. If you can't reciprocate that, don't put yourself in a sticky situation. Don't put yourself in a sticky situation. You feel me? If you are, if this is something that you do value, you do appreciate, but it's new to you still, express that, communicate that. That's what I'm saying right now. We want to speak from here. Speaking from here helps resolve things that we can't think about. So sometimes we try to think about certain strategies, and when you just communicate from here, the answers and solutions just resolve themselves sometimes, because now you got two parties exchanging genuine energy. And now when the genuine energy is touching each other, there's no mind games, there's no loopholes we got to go through. It's like, okay, this is what it is, this is how I feel, this is how I feel. Boom, we just created a new space. We actually just created a new energy by doing that. So let's use this new energy to let's work from here. All right. And right now, the fuck? What was I trying to write right here? Okay. All right. This is definitely an exhale period. It's a full moon, but this is an exhale period for my Sagittarius by default. All right. You could feel like you was very active, or you feeling the need to get real active with things because you see how much energy is active in Capricorn on top of Mars in your sign. But once again, you want to continue to map things out, plan things out, schedule and routine. Too important for you right now, Sag. Like, so much things blossom out of that right now. All right. And definitely with Mars transiting your sign, you may have been attracting a lot of aggressive shit. That's why I said a lot of y'all may have gotten into some fights, heavy confrontations. You may have just been attracting aggressive energies lately. So you got to learn, you got to release some of that. You got to release some of that pent up energy right now during this full moon. Capricorns. Personal evolution, embracing change right now. There's a bunch of planets. The sun just made its way through your cycle. Every time the sun makes its way through your cycle is a new awareness of self, your self-identity, and what direction you want to take with yourself. So Capricorns, y'all continue to move with your chest out and, be devoted to what it is that you're building. You feel me? Moving with the significance of time and discipline. And you understand what's supposed to be restricted in your life right now. So you make that decision, all right? You be detached from what you need to be detached from if you need to be, Capricorn. I know I ain't got to tell you twice. All right. I'm just reinforcing it. Okay. We got Pluto. Well, Pluto been in Capricorn. Venus been all up in your sign. She's all the way back to 13 degrees. So once Venus go direct, like, we still got more. Like, this shit ain't, that's what I'm saying. With relationships, we want to make, if there's a rational decision to make now, we don't want to string it along. Venus is going to be in Capricorn for a little minute. She's not going to get into Aquarius until a little while. She all the way back to like 13 degrees. All right. So, and she's going to be close to the front of Capricorn by the time she get direct. She's going to be in that first decan. So we going all the way back through that transit, but with double the clarity. So if there's something you got clarity about now, we want to make the adjustments now. So Capricorn staying, personal evolution, embracing them changes. Staying comfortable or cranking it up another level. This is like the two extremes you may be dealing with right now, Capricorn. You may be a little too motherfucking comfortable, or you may be working your ass off, or you highly devoted. We wanna find balance right now, Cap. And I know that shit is hard right now. We definitely don't want to be super comfortable. We want to have that blueprint in motion. You the example of how to develop the blueprint. Okay? So that's what you was doing the whole past season, more so when it comes to the blueprint of how you want to construct your personal life circumstances, your reality, self-identity, all right, business ideals. But this is definitely an energy where it feels like you could definitely crank it up another level based off of the things you now have an awareness about with this transit with the sun in Capricorn. Using the lack of support or resources to fuel what you're building right now, Capricorn, because you got Venus retrograde. So when Venus came into Capricorn, it brings support. So there's certain things that you're going to realize you have to support yourself when it comes to building your reality, but at the same time it's retrograde. So it might start feeling like you don't have things in arm reach with support. It might start feeling like things that other people have naturally to help support themselves. You be dealing with restrictions. People be having easier access to shit more than you, easier access to resources more than you. That they don't use, and you would use them more. So that has to be what fuels your will. Because if there's a will, there's a way. There's no such thing as a lack of resources. You feel me? If you're going to make some shit happen, you're going to make some shit happen. Like, that's just what it is. Get rich or die trying. All right? I know that was real Capricorn to me saying that. 50 Cent don't got no Capricorn placements. But guess what? He a Cancer. And guess what else he got in Cancer? Saturn. He got Saturn conjunct his sun. So shit, that might be said. Get rich or die trying. Real blunt, real cold, real detached. It is what it is. It is what it is. You feel me? But real talk though, Capricorn. Use that to fuel your will to make something. All right. Giving more. Capricorns, y'all gotta give more. A lot of Capricorns, y'all feel like y'all gotta give more. And this past month and a half, it may have been real easy to take. It may have been real easy to take based off what's been dropped on your lap. But, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. So Capricorn, I think part of embracing being the boss is understanding when to give, you know, when to divide. And there's going to be opportunities to do that. That's going to help your prosperity, your abundance stay circulated right now. But if you feel in that energy, that's that Venus retrograde in Capricorn. How can you use the resources you already have to help build others right now? Venus does want to relate, communicate. So right now, a lot of Capricorns, y'all in position to build yourself up and build others up. Build yourself up and help other people get money right now. So that's why you want to stay in your bag. You don't got time to people take you off from the visions y'all catching and shit with the sun in y'all constellation of how y'all can construct these things. You know, it's blueprint season. Venus may have been, you know, dropping career opportunities here, but you still got to pace yourself. All right. Once again, especially Capricorn, I see a lot of things blossoming once Venus goes direct. All right, it's not until the end of this month. So a lot of things that you're working on now, a lot of things that you're nurturing, you're pouring into, you're supporting, you're giving it that love, you're giving it that Venus. Oh boy, no camera on. That shit gonna blossom something crazy probably before the winter end, probably right when the spring start. You feel me? You never notice how quick time moves until you really working on some shit. So, you know, if you at work all day trying to find ways not to work, you gonna be the one in there feeling like work is going forever. Now, if you just go into work and be like, I know I'm here from 9 to 5, I'm about to get busy, just work, do what the fuck I gotta do, shit gonna move. Shit gonna move. Now, that's with life. You know, that's with life, period. This is why nothing good comes to an idle man. You just out here doing nothing. You just out here floating. You just got the potential for so much bullshit to happen to you. Like, you feel me? You don't stand for nothing, you fall for anything. So we got a bunch of phrases that resonate with that. So, you know, Capricorn, that's why I want y'all to stay on your shit. Okay? Now, embracing the reality of your emotions. The person you're connecting with can feel the vibe. So Capricorns, you could try to be all detached and be emotionless right now, or because you're concerned about having feelings in a relationship, like that concerns the Capricorn. Like, fuck, I have feelings, I have emotions. Fuck, I actually care. So once that happens, Capricorn, 9 out of 10 times, the person you're dealing with, they know that already. But Capricorns, y'all be trying to front like y'all can still keep the love and the vibe. It's an energy, it's a vibration. A lot of us don't need to ask a person if they love us. A lot of times we felt it before they first said it to us. How much times, when have you ever had somebody tell you they love you and you love them too and you were surprised? How many times does that really happen? If you love somebody and they love you too, but ain't nobody say it yet, you ain't gonna be surprised. You was feeling the vibe already. You was feeling that shit already. Like, love strong as fuck. Love strong as a motherfucker. You gonna act, Capricorn be acting like don't nobody like feel that shit though. Love? I don't know what that shit is. Y'all niggas be, man, I'll get money. I ain't got time for none of that shit. Shit. It ain't Capricorn, cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. You gotta embrace the reality that you have emotions right now. Alright? And you might be burning a bridge by not understanding Venus in retrograde is recycling your value system, and as it's doing that, It's putting everything in front of your face that you truly do value. And when you start realizing you have emotion for these things, because you value career, you value making money, you value stability, we all know you love that. So when this Venus retrograde puts that into your face, that's not something that's brand new to you. You know that. It's just helping you to revise them things. But when it puts this person that you're dealing with that you really care about right now in front of your face, you be acting like you don't see that shit. You be acting like you don't got emotions. You act like you don't care. You gonna fuck around and burn a really nice opportunity right now, Capricorn, because you can't embrace Venus retrograde energies being transparent about your emotions about something. You acknowledging the reality of everything else but how much you care about right. That's a full moon in Cancer. You better just, all of them in denial energies, that's what you need to release right now. Release the in denial vibes. Burning bridges just because you can't say. And Aquarius, I'm getting to your ass next because I know what you've been on the same bullshit Capricorn been on. You've been on the same bullshit Capricorn been on in love and can't say it. A lot of emotions and feelings, but trying to still control a situation. You still trying to control it on some Saturn shit. Like you still trying to like move things around and structure things and block this here, block this conversation. You feel me? Accept this. You feel me? Like Saturn isn't. You can't be doing all that type of construction on your relationship. Like it's either you're gonna be in it and work on it. Be in the motherfucking relationship, Capricorn. If you're gonna be in it, be in it. You can't be acting single in the shit. Aquarius too. All right. So that's what we got going on, Cap. And then that's the thing with Capricorn. Capricorn got so much shit going for them right now. Capricorn got so much potential, and they so excited about shit and shit looking good that they'll use this to psych themselves out of the feeling they have for somebody. So it's like they'll get into a situation right now, this full moon. Somebody mad at them. Like, I just want you to express how you really feel. This, that, third. Capricorn, like, I ain't got time for this shit. Just blow this shit up. Just storm out. Yell some shit. Storm out. And be thinking to himself, like, I just got to get back to building. It's 2022. I'm bugging like this. Shit, it's 2022. I ain't about to have this shit fuck my year up and shit. Like, I came into this bitch for a momentum. I got too much shit going. Fuck this relationship, love shit. You so ready to jump in the detached bag because of how much your 10th house energies is looking good and the potential looking good. But it's like, damn, just because that's looking good, that mean we had to just burn that bridge real quick? You just had to be that detached? Like, so chill, Caps, chill. Venus gonna be in your sign for a while, so there's a lot of things dealing with love. This top of the year for you Capricorns, significant love lessons and circumstances until Venus get into Aquarius. So it's been feeling like you've been dealing with it for months. Either Capricorns is in an on and off situationship right now, and a lot of that on and offness is because the person the Capricorn dealing with can't really grasp the Capricorn right now. Knows the Capricorn's got emotions, don't know how much it is though. Like all type of shit. So that's what we got going on, Capricorn. All right, we got to move on to Aquarius and Pisces. Now Aquarius, ain't shit about to get light on y'all when we talk about love. Being more, this is the first note I got. First note on the page. Being more transparent with loved ones. Acknowledging what you care about, right? To someone by trying to, okay. I see. That's two sentences. Excuse me. So being more transparent with loved ones and acknowledging what you care about, Aquarius. Aquarius, you another one. You're probably in a situation up in the air with somebody. Now, if you're Aquarius in a relationship, Aquariuses that's in a relationship right now, most of them, 9 out of 10 times, Aquarius that's not single, they understand the reality of the relationship. Because, these signs, they get the fuck out of relationships when they don't want to be in them. Now, if it's somebody you dated in a situationship, somebody you've been dating for a while, Aquarius, just stop. Don't lie to yourself and act like you don't care about this person. You've been speaking to them for 2 years. And speaking to them for a year, Aquarius. Like, what? Y'all be on the phone all night. Like, but you acting like you don't care when real situations arise in the relationship. So Venus is next door in Capricorn. It's going to be in your sign next. So right now, you're having more of a broad perspective, a clear next door perspective on how you should be working on love. Right now, Aquarius is y'all going asking people for advice on love, but you know what the answer they gonna give. You asking your homies, your bros. Y'all got this situation with this chick, boom, boom, boom. She want this, but I just feel like boom, boom. What you think, bro? Like you asking us questions that you know the answer to, Aquarius. Communicate that shit to her. Communicate that shit to him. Be more transparent and vulnerable right now. That's the only way this relationship shit gonna work if you want it to work. If you don't want no parts of this shit, Aquarius, this is detached season. Get rid of this shit. I don't mean to just be like, sound crazy, like get rid of it, like it's just a thing, but it's gonna do yourself and that other party way more justice right now, Aquarius. You feel me? But you can't be having emotions and just be like, having emotions and finding every situation, every conversation to not express it, communicate it, duck it, hide it, act like you don't have them. It's like, yo, bro, she been fucking with you for a year and a half, 2 years. Just because you ain't saying you love her in 2 years don't mean she don't know. When her friends ask her, do you love her? She says, hell yeah, that nigga love me. She know, bro. It don't matter if you say it or not. All right? You see what Afro, these said, vulnerable, huh? Vulnerable. What that mean? Yeah, Aquarius, I'm telling y'all, this is how y'all embrace it. This is how you learn. This is how you grow. People be trying to use astrology in relationships to duck things. You feel me? We can't do that. People be trying to use astrology to duck things in relationships to prevent the part where you have to work on it. No. It don't matter if it's your soulmate, your twin flame, sneaky link. Well, it's not sneaking in a real relationship, but y'all know what I mean. It don't matter what it is. It don't matter what reading you got. That shit gonna require some work. There will be some, that relationship was there to teach you something. So you could come to me and I could help you pinpoint opportunities, past life indication, all of that shit, right? But it's still gonna come down to both of y'all working with each other. There's only so much we could do when two parties don't want to work with each other. That's the beginning of the ending. All right? Spiritually speaking. Now, someone may be trying to beat emotion out of you right now. Aquarius, you may be driving somebody crazy right now. You may have somebody that's willing to just, all they think about is you. They just willing to drop. They don't want hoes. They don't want, they don't want to pay their options mind. They don't want to fuck with you. They waiting for you to make a decision. But they ain't going to be there forever, Aquarius. So you keep fucking around. If you really want to fuck with them, like, you got to punch now. Because you got to punch now. All right? People are reevaluating their love. So everybody don't got all day to stay in some situation to see what somebody else. No matter how much you love somebody, Venus is retrograde and it's in Capricorn. This is the transit where a person that you think you got in the palm of your hands, this is the transit they'll find the courage to leave your stupid ass. All right? So Aquarius is, be real with yourself. All right? Another thing, Aquarius, be careful of being used. Capricorns too. Capricorns, Aquarius have to be careful of being used right now. All right? People are seeking that Saturn energy. So it's winter. We're all hibernating. We're trying to build. We're trying to make sure, we got stability. You guys are ruled by Saturn. So people may be clinging on to Aquarius energy, Capricorn energy, because they feel the sense of stability, structure, whether it's how you communicate it, you being an example of it, your ideas. Don't let people just use your time right now. You know how valuable that shit is, Caps and Aquarius. Your sun season is around the corner. This is the time to plant new seeds, but Mercury's retrograde in your sign, so you will be attracting a lot of, it's in your sign, so you are top 3, top 5 liable to deal with a lot of intense past circumstances. But because your sign deals with a lot of the unknown, all right, be careful. I don't want to say be careful, but it's just a lot of new opportunities that could work themselves from, unexpected places, so you just want to be open as to what significance or value people bring when you communicate with them or you're dealing with somebody you don't know right now. All right. One at a time, one day at a time. You Aquarius is maybe feeling a little pressured right now. Don't worry about that pressure shit. Don't be feeling like you gotta do a lot in a little space right now. Stay in your own little zen space, Aquarius. One day at a time. You don't need to feel pressure to make any moves right now. We on your timing right now, Aquarius, to be honest with you. We on your timing. Saturn is in Aquarius. Saturn rules reality. We got to be in Aquarius timing to make our reality build the way it needs to be built. So we're going to have to embrace interacting our thoughts with others, communicating, analyzing the outside world, seeing what the outside world needs, seeing how we could possibly be of service to that. A lot of people are creating their new career paths because they're simply acknowledging what the world needs, what society needs, what they realize their neighborhood needs, you know. And this is where Aquarius comes through with the humanitarian like influence. So this is how we're all sparking new forms of income, stability, career paths for ourselves. The planet that deals with reality is in Aquarius. It's home. So we all got to be embracing unknown, unexpected shit. Unexpected shit leads to opportunities right now. You got to be able to be somewhere that you never been before and be around people you never been before to expect something you never had before. All right? And Aquarius rules the unknown. So it's going to be a lot of experimenting in this age that we have to do. A lot of dibbling and dabbling with shit that we're inexperienced with. Right? A lot of dibbling and dabbling with shit we're unfamiliar with. You could become very familiar with something in 30 to 90 days to 6 months to a year. You could become very familiar with something if you that devoted to soaking up awareness about something, you know? So that's what we got going on, Aquarius. Heavy reinforcement reminder energy. So these next 2 months, all the way up until Venus is out your sign. And that's not gonna be, I don't got the time to make calculations right now. I want to do this, but I really just want to finish reading. That might not be until the start of Aries season. Okay? So the past, I've been in 2020, in 2021, I was telling a lot of Aquarius, this is the year for y'all to take y'all own advice. Y'all got Jupiter here. Jupiter's here to bring expansion to things y'all already know how to build. So now this year, it almost feels like you shooting yourself in the foot, not capitalizing amongst the shit that you already know, the information you already got, Aquarius. So it's like, you know, right now, it's going to be heavy reinforcement reminder energy, especially with Mercury in retrograde, reminding what you need to work on, what you need to be doing, what type of routine, what type of schedule you need, what type of people you need to keep around you, what type of thoughts not to entertain, what type of thoughts to entertain. All of that shit is ringing right now. All right? As far as reinforcement energy, okay? What needs time and nurture for you to grow when it comes to your reality. And you don't want to force anything with relationships or group projects. All right? Is that what I just wrote? Yeah. Relationships, group projects, group endeavors. You don't want to force anything. But once again, the minute it feel like something ain't working, you got to pull out right now. That sounds crazy, pause. But you know, you got to retreat. You got to retreat right now. Last but not least, wait, I feel like I might have missed the notebook, Aquarius. High potential to attract exes or attract things that remind you about your current relationship. So yeah, like Aquarius, it's so crazy. Y'all in a situation right now, like you could be in a relationship right now. Let's say you Aquarius right now, you're in a relationship, you feeling real vulnerable to express your emotions about something, or you feeling pressure, your partner trying to see what we doing. You feel me? You might attract an ex that reminds you that this is what you was doing in the last relationship. Now you start realizing that you doing something, you burning the bridge right now in the relationship you got now. Okay? So don't think a lot of us don't be detached to the point it bites us in the ass and we start regretting things later. Like, damn, what could that have been? You know how much people out here in the world made a detached from something because of vulnerability and had to watch this person fall in love with somebody else and you still love them that whole time? So, you know, that's a weak ass experience. We can prevent that You know, it's not even about saying you have to marry and die with the person, but it's like, damn, I feel like that didn't even get fulfilled. I feel like what the lesson, and you're gonna end up still attracting what you need to learn through other relationships by default. You're gonna learn what you need to learn when you jump in the body. But you know, sometimes that's a weak ass feeling. I'm not gonna lie. That's a weak ass feeling. When you could have dealt with a situation with somebody else differently, you know you had emotion for it. You made whatever decision from out of vulnerability, out of scarcity, out of fear. Now you gotta watch that person deal with somebody else. You feel me? Or now you coming back around. You done spoke to the lady. You all whole. You go to yoga now. You done lost weight. You mentally clear now. You good. But they good though. They good though. And it look like they don't care too. It look like, damn, they compliment you like, damn, you look good. That's what's up. Boom, boom, boom. Well, my wife is calling me. So, you know, ooh, that shit sting, don't it? So we don't want, it's Venus in retrograde time right now. Let's be real with our love. The only person you lying to yourself is yourself right now with Venus being retrograde and, you know, full moon energies and us having to get to the root of how we feel. Because that's what the full moon in Cancer does. All right. Okay. So now we're done with Aquarius. And last but not least, Pisces. This has been a 3-hour live. I guess I'm gonna just call myself 3-hour man. 3-hour man. All right. Pisces. This period, this full moon transit, I need y'all to embrace this for emotional and mental clarity because I know y'all been working really hard lately too. Y'all been having all these Capricorn influences, sextile, and y'all seeing so much new things to motivate y'all to work on things, new things to help y'all to work on. Yeah, Aries was first. So yeah, you won't be able to rewind until I finish Pisces and post this. But when we look at Pisces, yeah, y'all water. I need y'all to embrace the solitude so y'all can find some mental, emotional well-being. I know y'all been catching a lot of influences of things y'all feel like y'all need to work on and gaining more awareness of how to work on things, career opportunities, you know, whatnot. There's going to continue to be more career opportunities as well when Venus goes direct. But you got to help to open up these opportunities, Pisces, and you help by doing that by staying devoted onto what you're working on. Staying devoted to learning about what you're working on. And that's how a lot of Pisces, end up getting past a lot of people certain things because they're hunger to learn about what they're doing. You could look at a Pisces and think that, you know, shit just blossomed out of nowhere for them. They just real creative and all that. But people don't be seeing the responsibility Pisces have to put themselves through to build something because they got to learn how to get out of just being in imagination and dealing with the work, the practicality of it. So it's like that should be going unnoticed with Pisces sometimes. You just feel like, oh, they just made a dope song, or they just designed a dope clothing brand or this, that. Nah, they spend hours working on that shit. That shit just looks so beautiful when they done. You feel me? That don't mean they ain't putting rigorous work on that shit and dealt with mad doubt and dealt with motherfuckers pushing insecurities on them and projecting on them and telling them they unrealistic as shit and dealing with all these insecurities. You feel me? And Pisces be humble about that shit too. Shout out to the Pisces, man. I love Pisces, yo. Y'all really be holding it down. Like, y'all really is like, how do I describe y'all? Y'all is like y'all like the guardian angels on earth. No funny shit. But y'all be on demon time too, so it's like everybody got their positive, negative shit. But when y'all on y'all positive shit, y'all real motherfucking angelic. And I'm just say that, all right? But you know, I know a lot of Pisces in their bag right now, though. Okay, learning to work out your comfort zone. Learning to, you know, gauge your emotional well-being, mental well-being while dealing with responsibilities. Okay, so I'm commending all my Pisces that's continuing to take steps on that path. But I need y'all to understand, you know, Saturn energy stays in full effect. So y'all gotta continue to be the boss of your emotions. So when you feel things, learning to embrace what you're feeling. And then being like, all right, Pisces, what's the realistic decision to be made here? Like, I'm not allowing people, this is more so with relationships, for real. This is more so with relationships. You know? Because sometimes Pisces, y'all leave too much open for your partner to dictate things. And the way you like to dictate things could be subconscious as hell. It might not be direct. You're not going to really tell your partner, like, what are we doing now? Or when are you going to propose? Your shit really subconscious as hell. But you know how to deliver. You know how to tell your husband, I want you to, your partner, I want you to propose without specifically directly saying it. You know, Pisces be on the computer like, oh, wow. The boyfriend be like, what happened? Like, oh no, my homegirl that I pledged with in college, she just got proposed to. Wow, that's so dope. What a gentleman she got. Anyways, babe, what you want? I'm about to go. You want to order something tonight? Water signs. That's how water signs move. They're subconscious. That's really women. Women are water. Like y'all are. Y'all are the physical manifestation of that. Period. Like, so you could be okay. Yeah, you could have a woman that she could have no water placements in her chart. She don't got no placements in Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the 4th house, 8th house, 12th house, but she still got feminine energy. She still deal with water's vibrations. So it's like that energy ain't going nowhere. Like that's that subconscious shit. Some niggas be driving themselves crazy because they don't have emotional intelligence or the intuition to read when women are doing things subconsciously, but that's really their way of asking something or being direct about something. But Pisces take that shit to, Pisces and water signs take that shit to new heights. Y'all take that shit to new heights. Dead ass, But yeah, Pisces, starting to see the bigger picture as to why you experienced certain setbacks or had to learn certain lessons. So, in the midst of working on things, this is also a time where a lot of y'all feel like y'all are starting to, learn things, learn why you experienced that setback or you had certain lessons in 2021. These things are helping you to deal with present circumstances. Also motivating you to stay down, to stay focused, to stay devoted right now. All right? Learning to invest in your dreams. It take money. Pisces. Pisces, a lot of y'all realizing it ain't just all about, your imagination is huge. But it take money and resources to invest in your shit sometimes. Sometimes you might have to buy a new camera. You might have to buy a new laptop. You might have to invest into this studio and pay rent every month. Like, these are some of the things you're being hit with right now, Pisces. So this is why you don't got time for people that don't feel the way you feel about what you value, because your loved ones they don't hesitate to support what you're trying to build. And you need to be in a state of putting your money where your imagination is at right now. Within these next 3 months, there will be, I really want to say until we get to your season, you're going to feel that. You're going to be feeling like, damn. Like, I can't just be spending my money everywhere, my time everywhere. That shit really takes away from how I'm trying to build this up right now, So you don't need time to be in a situation trying to figure out where somebody else stand right now, Because they know where you stand, right? I bet they know where you stand, right? All right, then. So why you don't know where they stand? They know where you stand, right? All right, then. So I'm gonna let y'all rock a little, Pisces. Y'all got to the end of the month till Venus go direct. To allow somebody else to learn to grow with you, because you can't continue to hold somebody. Pisces, y'all be trying to teach too much during the love. Y'all be feeling like y'all could teach and change people too. I know, Pisces. Y'all angelic as hell, but y'all also feel like y'all could change people all the time. Whether you're doing it sexually, through the way you comfort them, through how you feel like you're teaching them. And a lot of the times we feel that way because you might have had a strong influence on changing how people think and feel about certain things throughout your life. Whether it's your friends, your ex, you taught your parents some shit. Pisces be teaching their parents about all type of shit. You feel me? Pisces y'all just different. Y'all different like that. You feel me? Y'all be into spiritual shit, intuitive, and y'all don't even know it's spirit. Y'all don't even be knowing it's spiritual shit. Like, you feel me? Y'all don't be knowing y'all doing spiritual shit. So that's why being more direct in relationships, you rather move subconscious and spiritual. That's why you can't read shit with the Pisces like that. You feel me? You gotta feel them out. You feel me? But yeah, Pisces, you know where you stand, but you don't know where your partner or whoever they is, the person you dealing with stands. So what you about to do with that? because you got a lot going for yourself right now. So what you going to do with that? All right. Balls in your court. But yes, right now you learn to put some money into things you want to build right now. And it's gonna all pay out. It's all gonna blossom over time. All right. Embracing being more direct or detached, and also feeling the benefits of feeling self being more direct or detached, but also seeing the benefits to it. You're learning how to conserve energy right now, Pisces. Capricorn ain't got time, literally ain't got time to be building exchange of energies with people that it don't see the benefit in. This energy has been Capricorn, all these energies in Capricorn, Sun, Venus, that's all it's been hitting you with. All Capricorn been telling you, Pisces, like, man, that motherfucker ain't bringing nothing to the table, Pisces. Detach, cut him off, restrict. You give out too much love and too much nurture and too much support. They don't even appreciate that shit. Detach, restrict, like that's a sextile 60 degrees away. That's what Capricorn energies is hitting you with right now. You feel me? So it's like you seeing the benefits of being more detached and direct. It's like that shit work. That shit work. But it's also helping you conserve energy once again to the things that you pouring into. Making people work to get in your home. When we look at Cancer energy, we dealing with that, our home state, what's home to us, people, places, and things, emotional well-being. So, right now, Pisces, you may have realized you let something into your home a little too early. All right. You got to have that talk with them. You got to let them know, like, okay, listen. I let you inside a little too early. Like, now look. All right, I'm trying to work with you here. This is how I feel about the situation. You may have to do a little readjustment around things that's close to you intimately right now. All right, just so you have more of a realistic grasp on what you got going on right now. But it may just be like around right now. You just realize, like, damn, that happened mad fast. Like, I let that person in mad fast, or I let myself get involved with something mad fast. It don't even have to be a relationship. But if it's Venus-based, something that makes you feel good, you see potential for something positive in it, it's coming off as a pleasure. You might have dived into it too fast, and retrograde energy is trying to help you understand, like, yo, Pisces, not right now. Like, we doing a lot of building right now. We're going to have time for pleasures and to exhale some more, especially your sun season around the corner and whatnot. So, I want y'all to stay down, because so much, when you build in the top of the winter, you end the winter, Pisces. So it's like that karma could be quick. That karma could be so quick because it's all one season. It's all one season. It's the winter equinox. So you could just capsule all of that and bring it into Pisces season. You feel me? So you got grounded Capricorn season. You did a little bit more connecting, networking. You communicated your shit a little bit more Aquarius season. You networked it some more, right? By the time you get into Pisces season, now the sun is in your constellation. Now you're being seen as that, as what you've been building. Now you're creating a new identity. Self-evolution, solar return. So, that's how that plays out, Pisces. So stay down. You ain't got time to be up in the air with your emotions with somebody. That's it. Like, it's just quiet for that. It's quiet for that. Making people to work to get in your home. A lot of until you're damn, I was fake rushing when I was making y'all notes. My bad, y'all. I'm just trying to really make sure I get until you. Okay, RX energies. The a lot of things can be made from now until. Okay, I'm literally reading what I just said. A lot of progress can be made from now until your season. Okay, with the RX energies also influencing revision and change. So all the things that need to be changed, Pisces, trust that universe is going to show you that. That's how we work with retrograde energies too. You have to trust that universe is going to show you what to change. It's going to help you navigate. Like, no. You think you need to work here. That shit is actually okay. Motherfucker, you need to work here. You need to put time here. You need to revise this. All right? So Pisces, you got to trust. But you spiritual. You intuitive. You in tune like that. So you're going to be able to pick up them vibes if you don't already pick up on them now. Okay? But as the RX influences Mercury in retrograde that just started, as that goes on, you have to be able to trust that too. And it's going to be next door. All right. So it's going to be certain things about relationships, networking opportunities that you're going to know what to entertain and not to entertain. You need to be moving with your higher self, but allowing yourself to stay realistic and practical about things, you know, not to let too much things float so much right now, Pisces. You are not in floating mode. People that fuck with you right now have to know you're not in floating mode right now, Pisces. On a business level, intimate level, all of that. All of that. You feel me? Working through critique. All right. Working through critique is very important right now. People will project on you right now, Pisces. People will try to make you doubt why you're working on what you're working on. You know, we dealing with past energies, water energy. So people, when we deal with all this extra water energies and past tense energy, people have to deal with shadow work. People have to deal with their insecurities and whatnot. Now, people know you're open to the exchange of the subconscious and the emotion. So you can't have some people right now subconsciously project their shit on you. You inspired about some shit. You start expressing some shit, or you start telling them how you about to work on some shit. So you got to see them later, whatnot, and they hit you with a damn. You still doing that shit? Like, yo, it's 2022. You want to start something new? Do something different? Like, you gotta be careful of that little secret hater energy right now. And you got Mars squaring you in Sagittarius. So you got Mars squaring you. When you got Mars square opposite you, that's where the haters reveal themselves some more right now, Pisces. So they don't even have to say the hating shit. You could pick up on the fact that you could pick up on when people don't really want you to thrive and prosper. Like, you could pick up on that shit. All right? So, Pisces, you need to keep your space like crystal clear right now. This is why you can't keep things in the air, because you may have haters in the form of a friend. You may have haters or people that don't want to see you prosper or don't want to see you sacrifice and pour into yourself to help them feel content about their own shit right now. You feel me? Help themselves feel content that they not chasing their own dreams or as imaginative as you are. That's how you gonna know to filter your shit. But Venus been retrograde in Capricorn, so that shit probably already, that shit might have happened already. But Mercury's in retrograde going into in your neighbor sign. So you feel me? That shit may continue with associates, friends, all of that. All of that, Pisces. So stay in your bag, because shit could be really lit when it comes to Pisces season. You feel me? So, family, I love y'all. We just went in for 3 hours. I wanted to be on for 1 hour. I guess IG got the update or something, because they ain't kicked me off, so it's lit. I'm about to throw this on the tube. I don't know. I doubt we getting the timestamps up. You feel me? So the real ones going to put them up there if that's the case. But we got a lot of energies taking place this week. Starting the week with a full moon. We got the sun going into Aquarius right now. So the sun is making a shift, guys. All right. More retrograde energies. Still dealing with Venus retrograde this week. Still the new week with Mercury being retrograde, y'all. You feel me? So this ain't the time to jump the gun about anything, because we in hibernation mode. All right. But I already told you, if your intuition is weighing heavy on something, is strong on something, okay, it's really them Aqua Saturn-like placements, all right? Other than that, you want to see how you can do things differently right now. Experiment with things differently right now, all right? See the alternative way of working on something right now, all right? So that's what we got going on, family. Let's start the week with a bang, all right? And that starts with us making sure we embrace the emotional mental reset, all right? And learn how to tell a motherfucking no. All right? Love y'all.